Happy Halloween, motherfucker Sunday dinner. I'm your host, Rob Ville. Um, we kind of got the whole gang together today. Syndrome's gonna be kind of late, and I lied. The whole gang is not together because Dre is in LA, and he didn't even tell nobody he wasn't gonna be here. So on three, everybody say fuck Dre. One, two, three, fuck Dre. Thank you. Anyway, this week, let's bring him in. Right hand man number two, Indy Uchiha. I don't got no fucking sound, so
Is this how they swim?
that's how they swim.
That's how they swim. What's going on, guys?
Man, this fucking mask is hot.
Well, I didn't know we were gonna dress up, so I kind of stole the kid's costume. It's bad. It's bad that I fit a kid's costume.
Does that mean you're really small or the kid's just big?
I don't know. Take it for what you want it to be, but this thing is comfortable and warm.
All right, we got Bianca with us tonight.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, I got my turntables, but I don't have the sounds loaded into there, so I gotta look for the fucking sound.
Miss Full-Time Freak. Hey. She got the soup going on. She got that soup doop.
Already. Jeez.
It's funny because when I first had my coat, when I had this on, somebody thought I was trying to be Mega Man.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Okay. Welcome to Sunday dinner. To round out the panel tonight, playing War Machine, John Cheadle. Yay!
Hey, in person.
Hey,
You know,
is he gonna win best costume?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been wearing this damn costume all year. I can't tell you how much I love y'all and respect y'all for letting me be War Machine. What's happening?
All it takes is a snap.
Hey,
I take it back to when you weren't here.
Hey.
All right, so we gon' ain't that a bitch?
Hey, the funny thing is everything he's wearing is owned by Disney.
Facts.
Wow.
Facts.
Oops.
Told you.
What's going on, y'all?
Everything's owned by Disney. Hey, shit. You know how we do? Fucking how was your week, Trail?
Hey, look, check it out. So
I still got Jello shots. I'm gonna be drunk again.
I'll have a ball. I have a couple possible placements that I've been working on, and I can't say much, but something's happening.
All right now.
All right.
We already know Weird Al Yankovic.
Hustlers or X Video? Which one are you making background music for?
That's cute.
That's money. That's money. That's money.
I want y'all to understand, like I ain't got there yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I got some placements. And Bianca,
Yes.
get on. The
Hey,
fuck?
I told you. I sent my email to you. I sent it to
All
you.
right.
Send me
Well,
some.
if you sent
Send me
it, then
some.
I got you. I
Send me
got
some.
you.
I'm going to the studio tomorrow.
What y'all got
All
going
right.
on?
That's what you said.
What
When,
y'all got going on? She got her lip gloss extra popping.
Really? Stop it.
You kind of do.
Coordinating.
I think we already understand what's going on. Like I ain't
Coordinating.
gotta
even take
do
it
too
that
much
way.
talking. You know what I'm saying?
What,
It
Like,
was just talking.
money
Hey.
is money, music is music. Let's do it.
That
Yeah.
kid would have a big ass nose.
Oh shit!
Ain't that a bit?
I'm playing. I love both of you.
What the fuck is?
Just let me shoot the porn.
We not listening to Indy right now.
So how was
Who next?
How was your week, Bianca?
Well, mommy stuff, getting my son ready for Halloween,
What did he dress up as?
He was PS4 Spider-Man. So
Okay.
that's what he
PS4
was.
Spider-Man.
Yes, yeah, that's what he was. So yeah, that was that. Had to convince him like he loves cosplay. So I was just like, if you just want to be Spider-Man, let's just be Spider-Man that we already have and not just get a new one yet, because I'm waiting for the Far From Home stuff to really be popping. You know,
I'm surprised they didn't have anything out.
No Way Home or Far From Home?
No Way Home, the one that's coming out in December.
I'm surprised they didn't have anything out to try to capitalize, but they don't want to give anything away.
No,
Facts.
yeah. So that's why I was just like, well, let's just wait.
Even
for
though we
that
already
before
know,
we
but
go.
that's something that for me and Indy to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Lights, Camera, Action, a new show for me and Indy Uchiha. Anyway,
Facts.
back to your week.
Yeah, but that's it. Had a couple of contracts to do from Fiverr this week, so that was exciting.
Nice.
And that's about it.
What you selling on Fiverr?
I do voiceover work.
Oh, you're not. What kind of voiceover work you doing?
On Fiverr, stories, books.
Yes.
Good.
What kind of stories?
Oh, that's for Patreon. Those stories are for Patreon. Catch me there. Catch me there. So, yeah. There you go. That was my week.
Indeed.
My week was interesting. New camera, which means the quality of the video you guys will be seeing be going up.
Bro, you told us that
shit.
last week.
I know, but
Did
not. I actually know how to work it now.
Oh, okay. You're still waiting for the hookup?
Yeah, this is the first time Amazon want to take all day. I ordered a cord last week and it still ain't here.
Yeah, ain't they getting lazy?
Yeah, they getting lazy. I'm gonna have to. It's probably the one my sister work at. I'm gonna have to talk to her
They're
about that.
underemployed.
No,
It's
for you,
it's not
from
it's
you. It's
not
coming
their
from
fault.
it's coming from Maryville or Valpo for you.
Oh yeah, then yeah.
Yeah, I don't like them.
It's too many employees
Wait,
over
ain't
there
they got
sleeping with
one
each
right
other
there
to get my stuff up.
in Gary?
Yeah.
Like they got one in Gary right next
Yep.
door to the.
Yeah,
the-
they just
the
opened
damn-
two big ass ones in Crown Point and Valpo.
Yep.
Yeah, they got the one in Valpo about to open up.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Rico? Nah, daughter was sick. Was scary, very, very scary thing with the illness that she had. So running a fever, being a dad, I was worried. Being a new dad, I was real worried. Did the normal things you would do.
Keep
Flex
giving her
out Tylenol, ibuprofen, giving her fluids. Temperature wouldn't drop. Took her to urgent. Didn't he take it to urgent care? Took her to ER. They swabbed her, no RSV. That they didn't have. They had no Insta COVID test, so they gave it a 3-day test. So we haven't got the results back from that yet. But she's doing good now. Up, playing around, acting
That's
as normal,
good.
peeing,
That's
pooping,
good.
and all that.
That's good.
So we did I did a at home for her first Halloween walking or whatever, because she didn't go out for the last one because she was a preemie. She's only 3 months old. So we hid behind doors and we kept changing our clothes and stuff like that. And then she knock on the bathroom door, because that's the noise she makes. She can't say trick or treat. And then give her candy, stuff, and then do little stuff where we hide candy and the toilet paper rolls. She found the candy and she went through each door in the house, knocked, and that's how we filled it up.
That's nice.
And then I took
That's
her.
dope.
That's nice.
I took her sister out trick or treating tonight, which was interesting because I took her to white neighborhood, so it's a black guy walking around with a white kid.
Oh, bruh.
But aren't they?
Were you
go to a
wearing that
neighborhood or a
costume?
subdivision?
No, she was actually wearing this costume.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
So I just put it on because everybody else was having on costumes, and I didn't feel like my Iron Man shirt was enough. So I was like,
What's that costume?
how could I get more nerd mix than I am now? Put on a fucking Finding Dory costume that's 2 sizes too small for me. It's actually comfortable.
But it looks perfect.
It is. It's it comes it comes the full length of my shirt. It actually fits, which scares me. I don't know if I should feel good about that or if it should be scaring me a little bit.
I'd find it as a good
well,
thing.
I mean,
I can't fit
it's
in my
bulking
business.
season, so you could fix it.
Yeah, I still got all this room in here in it. You know what I'm saying? So I might wear this to bed. I might go out on a date in it. If you want to go out on
Yeah,
a date
you
with
probably
Andy,
shouldn't do either one of those.
No, just take it off when you're done.
Yeah. No, some other things. I always wanted to be Dory. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? Role playing
okay.
stuff.
Moving
going on now.
along, Vil.
But no. So did that. That was pretty cool. Haven't been at work a lot because of the whole COVID thing. So everything seems to be falling into place as far as what's going on. Started a new podcast with Rob the Villain over there, which actually was actually really fun to do. It was something different. And I went and saw the My Hero Academia movie. You know what I'm saying? Todoroki's my nigga. You feel me? So I had to go check that out. So Ville's the one who had a really interesting day. We all had normal shit because we're from Gary, Indiana. He's the only one that didn't do Gary, Indiana shit.
When? This week?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't do any Gary, Indiana shit.
You did Gary, Indiana shit.
This week.
You went to work. I bet you drank a beer.
But I didn't do it in Gary.
Don't matter. You don't have to be in Gary to do Gary, Indiana shit.
Far away from Gary.
It's a
You can be anywhere to do Gary shit.
I always do Gary shit.
I'd rather be somewhere else doing Gary shit than being in Gary doing Gary shit.
All right, we'll go with that.
But we're after Ville tells the story, we're definitely gonna get into Gary motherfuckers being Gary motherfuckers because I got some shit to talk about when it comes to Miss Mary McGee and these fucking dick riding motherfuckers.
Oh man,
I got some shit to go in about that.
For
all these broke ass wannabe gamblers and all this shit.
Oh,
that got issues
shit.
and shit like that. All of
Let's
y'all,
go.
every single one of y'all are pieces of shit. So.
Oh man.
Oh, damn.
Man.
Fuck.
Ville.
Anyway, how was my week?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was kind of. How was my week? Shit, I couldn't even tell you what the fuck I did Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Well,
Weren't
Monday
you there?
Monday and Tuesday was cool. Normal days, getting ready for my New York trip. Wednesday was me running around, fucking trying to get everything ready to actually leave for New York. And plus, we left early. Like me and Easy, shout out to Easy O'Hare. Make sure you go stream Baggage Claim now on all streaming platforms. But where my drink? Oh, but yeah, running, bro. First of all, I was like, I want to go get me a Nike jogging suit. Like, here's my hoodie that I got. Boom, I get this, and then I got the sweats. You know, go to the mall. I was like, I'll go to Macy's. They gotta have it at Macy's. No, they got a bunch of fucking jogger sets at Macy's, but none of them match. They don't got two fucking things that match anymore. They got some red shit, but not the fucking pants. You know, or they got some cream color pants, but not the fucking hoodie. I'm like, bro. Then they had the black hoodie, but they didn't have no sweats, but they had shorts. I was like, that matched it. I was like, I'm going, it's going to be like 59 degrees. So I left there, went to JCPenney, and JCPenney don't really carry nothing Nike related hardly at all. Like they got a bunch of, I don't want no fucking Puma outfit, okay?
Stop shitting on Puma.
I'm shitting on Puma because I don't care. They brought Jay-Z in to try to elevate the company amongst the culture, right? And then they got who they got? They got LaMelo, ain't it? Oh no, they got they got LaMelo. Ain't he signed with Puma?
They got one of them 3B dudes. I just don't know which one.
So but the shoes are fucking ugly, bro.
They do got some nice. Well, maybe not. Let me not say that. With Pumas,
you know what I think about Pumas? When I think about Pumas, I think about breakdancing niggas in the late 80s and early 90s. That's it.
Nah,
what's wrong with that?
I rock with their
They
anime.
have some really funky.
I rock with their anime
that's
collabs.
cool.
I'm just saying.
Cool. Oh yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
Everybody's still wearing the first J's.
Yeah, that's fine. But what they're making now, like I don't like. It's just whatever. Anyway, nothing at JCPenney. So I finally go to Dick's. Pause. And fucking get it, bro. It's like $140
For what?
for
Pumas.
a fucking sweatsuit.
Oh,
Puma?
What the yeah?
Wow.
What the fuck?
All right.
I
You know
told
damn
you
well I
like
got it.
everything
You know,
is
so
going
I got everything that I needed. Got everything packed up. I don't usually the night before a trip. I don't really sleep because I usually take early ass flights so I can hurry up and get to where the fuck I'm going, so I can start the trip. So, what time? I left the crib at like 4:20, 4:30. You know, no pun intended. Went picked up Easy. Went parked at O'Hare. Walked in. Got on the Delta flight. Shout out to T-Mobile. and Magenta Max planes. Gotta get free motherfucking Wi-Fi on the plane. So, and I don't sleep on planes. Flew to that bitch, and I knew that the trip wasn't gonna go as planned. You know, the trip should have been real fucking easy. Like we should have fucking landed, took a fucking Uber or Lyft to the fucking hotel, and took that shit to the motherfucking venue. You know, it kind of went like that. But once we got to the venue, it was a fucking shit show. So I don't know exactly how it was who booked a hotel room, but I'm blaming the label on all this. Okay. Stove was staying, his hotel was in fucking Jersey. Rolling Loud was at Citi Field where the New York Mets play, which is in fucking Queens, right by LaGuardia. So I booked the tickets to fly in LaGuardia. We got a fucking hotel in Queens. Ubered there, then Ubered from the fucking hotel back to the other side to the fucking Citi Field. You know? Stove ain't on time. Which is on some rapper shit. No rappers on time. But this is not even in his power. So if anybody's familiar with the greater New York metropolitan area layout, he's staying in Jersey. For him to get to Queens, he has to cross one bridge. He has to take turnpike, take tunnel from New Jersey to Manhattan. Then once you get to Manhattan, you got to drive clear across Manhattan. And depending on what bridge you're going over to Roosevelt, you're going over to George Washington Bridge. Going over to George Washington Bridge, you got to go through all the Brooklyn to get to Queens and go through Queens to get to fucking the venue. He was supposed to go on at 2:20. He didn't even get there till almost 4.
Wow.
Yeah. So needless to say, he didn't perform. So it was what it was. So since he didn't perform, we didn't get the credentials. So that kind of ended the Rolling Loud experience type shit.
Ouch.
Damn.
Yeah, but we it was still New York. So fucking me and Easy just head back to the hotel, rolled up, smoked, hopped in a fucking another fucking Uber joint, fucking went into Manhattan. Went to Benihana, fucking ate and shit in Manhattan, like Times Square area. It was cool, you know. Chopped it up, talked about some fucking future business shit. Because Easy is part of his album's out, like I said, Baggage Claim, real dope project. One of the best of the year. So check it out. And then he's a part of the Big Three, him, Sinatra, and Beads. They got a song premiering on the 5th. I should fucking hold on. I'll bring that up. It's called Cheat Code. Like I said, it's Beats, Sinatra's, and Easy O'Hare on November 5th, which is is that Friday or Thursday? Friday, I think. Anyway,
be working. What you doing?
Dropping it on the 5th, and it's a really fucking it's a dope song. I wish I could play it right now, but I can't. But it's gonna be fucking dope as shit. Here's
Can you do a snippet?
No, because I don't got permission to.
Okay.
And but it's just trust me when I say it's dope. It sounds like as soon as you start listening to it, it sounds like and they're Chicago artists, so it sounds like a classic Chicago song. Like soon as you fucking soon as it starts playing.
When you say classic Chicago sound,
what are we
do you
talking
mean?
here?
Oh, we got Easy O'Hare, so we already know that we're gonna get some of that classic sound, but the classic sound.
See, all three of these.
Because how old are we?
All three of these guys are they've been around for a while, and they should have been on it. They got their shot. But here's what happened. 2012 came and the drill scene came, and they kind of
Yep.
got glanced over.
Yep.
Mhm.
So now they're coming back around, and they're getting their just due. You know.
hmm
So I'm gonna hold on. Never mind. I'll send them a link after I'm done with here. After we're done with the show, they could check it out then. But yeah, it's a dope song. Beats dope. I'll tell you, Beats does the hook, kills it, does the first verse, Sinatra's on the second verse, and fucking Easy O'Hara back and cleanup. Let me tell you.
And you already
Okay,
said
second
beats.
verse.
Like, yes. Come on.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna tag him on Facebook in the video, in the show. But yeah, we're it's gonna be, bro. It's gonna be something special, and it's like I said, they should have got their just due. You know, they been should have. Hold on, share now. Share. How do I share the fucking share the news feed? There we go. I could type something. Forgive me for being quiet as I'm typing. I can't do two things at once right now. But
It's all good, man. Still, life goes on.
I've known Easy for a while. That's my boy. And then I met Beads because him and Easy shot the Luka Doncic video at Villain Radio. So I didn't really get to chop it up with him a lot right there, but then he circled back and did a Friday Night Live. So he did a Friday Night Live. We sat down, we had a long conversation, you know, got into all types of shit, you know, just like we do on Friday Night Live, which, come to think about it, I should do for an episode. And Sinatra's might be the next one. So but I told him that I'm here to help with the project anyway.
What you doing?
You know, yeah, exactly.
I'll let him.
I was like, yo, let me help out with the project. I'll do anything I can. So fucking we start getting into it, you know. I got it with Rev. I was like, yo,
They go trail phone.
I was like, I need a logo for the big three, and I knew what I wanted to look like. Like I totally wanted to jock fucking like Ice Cube's big three logo, but I wanted the eye to be the Sears Tower. So you know how dope Rev is.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Rev killed it. Now it's on a fucking billboard with them motherfuckers. And shout out to Rev. Me and Rev fucking creative direction and execution on the cover. So
Use the wrong controller.
Hey, I didn't. It is what it is.
I'm just gonna take it as you're not. I understand. That's not your world. We're not gonna get into that.
I'm on Xbox One still because I
Yep.
can't find a Series S anywhere. I played 2 games.
I told you where to get it at.
That's
still there.
Bro, I went there. I went there when I came out to see you the other day. I stopped there when I left. They didn't have none.
Oh, when I went in there today, they had them again.
Well, I was like, what the fuck? Went in there with money to get it, didn't have it. So I was kind of shitty. But yeah, so on the 5th, which is Friday. On Friday, cheat code drops. Check it out. You guys are gonna fucking love it. Like I said, it got the classic Chicago sound. I should have got up with these motherfuckers earlier and fucking premiered it on here. They could listen here and then go ahead and stream it when it drops. But it'll be on all streaming platforms on the 5th.
All right.
Anyway, so yeah, me and Easy chopped it up. Talked about everything, what videos he should do from Baggage Claim next. And really, that's really about it. I mean, we chilled, like I said, we chilled in Queens. had a nice hotel in Queens, and soon I must smell like weed when we got there, even though I didn't smoke when I got off the plane or anything. But as soon as we walked in the hotel to check in, because first we're not supposed to check in to 3, we got there like 11:30. So I'm like, yo, can I check in earlier? Yeah, it's like $30. I was like, run it, cool, let's do it. So went ahead and she's like, there's absolutely no smoking in here. Just remember that there's no smoking. I was like, all right. But it was meant to be. Because when you go to the hotel, the windows only open up like 4 inches. Well, one of the windows was broken. That motherfucker opened up all the way.
All right.
All the motherfucking way. So we opened that bitch up, put the towel on the bottom of the door. Fucking chilled. Ate. Pelicana chicken. This is Korean fucking fried chicken place in Queens. Got it on DoorDash like 2:00 in the morning. Fire as fuck. Probably some best fucking fried chicken I ever had.
Wow.
They got fried boneless wings or fried boneless pieces of chicken. They got fried chicken thighs, boneless thighs. So, but it's fucking fire. Got it like a real. It's a sweet and spicy sauce. They're like, we got ranch and we got sweet and spicy. Like that's it. So they toss it in the sweet and spicy. It's fucking fire. It took forever to get there because you're like, you hit it. They're like, 35 to 45 minutes. I was like, cool. No. That's what DoorDash tells you. But they don't even start cooking the order until the DoorDash driver gets there. So once the guy gets there and be like, yo, I got the order for so-and-so, my order gets in line with the rest of the shit. So you got to wait his turn type shit. It took an hour and a half for that shit to get there.
Oh, wow. Was it warm?
Oh, yeah, it was warm.
Okay.
But I thought I was going to miss it because I was dozing off and falling asleep because it's like 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
But flew back here Friday morning. And then basically just been fucking inoperative ever since. I've taken a couple mental health days this weekend. But other than that,
you got to.
That was my week. Kind of normal.
We lost War Machine. I think he got
Thanos snapped. Then Dory, Bianca, and me saw Dory's parent.
So that was interesting. That's the interesting thing about Rolling Loud. Talking about Rolling Loud, there's a lot of news that came from out of there, and it's something that I want to say when I state this. When a festival, because that's what I call Rolling Loud, I call it a festival.
Yeah, that's safe to say.
It seems to me like when you start getting this big at Rolling Loud, Rolling Loud's only been around since 2015.
Yeah, it's relatively new as fuck.
Yeah, it got big really quickly because I think they do 3 shows. One in Miami.
4.
They do 4
shows.
No,
3. Yeah, Miami, New York, and LA.
Yeah, they got
LA's is next month.
Yeah, they got big really quick, and when it comes to stuff popping off like that, and that type of money is involved, I'm starting to feel like similar to situations with like there was a situation where Joe Budden was performing at a venue, and he had like a outdated. It was something stupid like an outdated parking ticket or something like that, and the venue worked with the cops in order to get him there so he could be arrested before the show. But you know what I'm saying? You get the law coming in there saying we'll shut your whole shit down if you don't cooperate with us. You know what I'm saying? And I say that to say this: you got some news on what happened to the guy with one eye, don't you, Vil?
Yep, and I bet he didn't see.
Shit!
I bet he didn't see this coming. Yeah. Hold on.
Wasn't that shocking?
Yeah, what was that one line dude said? He said if Fetty's the champion for NY, then you would see how badly we needed I. Is that what dude said?
Well, this dumb motherfucker. Okay, after you amass a certain amount of celebrity and money, you kind of gotta just stop while you're ahead. So Fetty Wap, who I guess you could say maybe he needed to do this because I guess you could say he fell off. I mean, he's only had one hit song, right?
No, Fetty's
Nope.
only no.
No, how
No,
many?
Fetty's had Fetty's had an album, couple of songs
Yeah.
and shit go.
Isn't he on a
He
few
had a run.
reality TV shows? And
Yeah,
stuff?
Fetty's
He had a
been
run.
Yeah,
Fetty's
something better than Trap
Fe-
Queen because I just remember Trap Queen.
nah. Trap
But
Queen
that's
was
just me.
probably his most popular. Fetty had a run, then he had something where he fell off, but Fetty just dropped a project which sounded like he was getting back into his old stuff. Fetty is recognized as one of the talents that's actually putting out, you know what I'm saying, reputable music as far
Yeah.
from that class.
Well, he's not going to be putting out music for very much longer.
Well, we know now.
So he pleaded not guilty to federal drug charges on Friday, a day after he was arrested by FBI agents at Citi Field, where I was at,
Jeez.
where he was scheduled to perform at Rolling Loud. So he was arraigned at federal court in New York. He and 5 co-defendants, including a former New Jersey corrections officer, they're all charged with 1 count of conspiring to distribute and possess controlled substances. Officials said the defendants distributed more than 100 kilograms of cocaine, heroin, fentanyl, and crack across Long Island and New Jersey over a year-long period, beginning in June of 2019. The other
Damn.
5 defendants who were arraigned on various dates within the past month were also charged with using firearms in connection with drug trafficking. The pipeline of the drugs in this investigation ran thousands of miles from the West Coast to the communities here in our area, contributing to the addiction and overdose epidemic we have seen time and time again tear people's lives apart. The assistant director in charge of FBI, Michael J. Driscoll, said in a statement, Fetty Wap, a.k.a. One Eye Willie, he's from Patterson, New Jersey. He rose to fame in 2015 with his hit single Trap Queen, in which he sings and raps about cooking drugs with a partner.
So romantic.
Yeah. His lawyer said in a statement that he prays that this is all a big misunderstanding. We hope to see that One Eye Willie will be released so we can clear things up as soon as possible. So he did not seek bail and was held in detention. Charge carries a minimum sentence of 10 years. So we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Golly.
How good is the payday from Rolling Loud that you know you might have people watch and you still come up? And how are we still letting Rolling Loud arrest, you know what I'm saying, our artists that our artists up? Because they have to know that this is going to happen.
Not really.
Well, even if they can't,
Not especially
like,
the
they can
feds. The
perform
feds
anywhere.
just come whenever they fucking want.
Yeah.
They can come when they want, but they gotta have some type of cooperation from the you know what I'm
Right.
saying, from
Right.
whoever's throwing the event. Because my thing is they
Trapping them.
they know the list of the artists who are
Right.
coming beforehand and all that stuff, and they be like, oh, him, we need them here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can let me throw Rolling out because I'd be the one like, Fetty, look, we're just gonna go ahead and throw you hat this loot. You know what I'm saying? You come back and do this for us in LA or something like that, or something else. They come.
They don't want to make no deals. They want to get what they, like he here, he got to perform. You know what I'm saying? Like I think timing, like he could have been at another festival, right? Didn't necessarily have to be while he was.
I think it's a thing where I really feel like the feds put pressure on a lot of these festivals and be like, we'll shut your entire shit down if you don't cooperate with us type shit.
Because see, they don't have to do that. They could just show up. They don't have to give them no warning.
They're the feds.
No nothing.
Right.
They just come to like, oh, this nigga's gonna perform on that day. Well, guess what? We're gonna
We know
buy
where he
tickets and we're gonna wait till we know he get there.
FBI.
I don't know.
Pull him over.
It's becoming way too common with certain.
Who else
with
has that
certain
happened
festivals
to?
Shit happened to. It's happened to a lot.
Damn, my camera's
Really?
delayed in a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's happened a lot. We just don't know.
I'll
I
be
just
right back.
I think it's because I'm not really into the artists that it happens to. that I'm not playing.
But it's you think it's like it's often enough that it's a setup.
Like it don't happen to rock stars, like it don't happen to R&B singers.
Exactly.
Like this shit happens
unless you're Journey Smollett.
Oh my god. Wow.
Well,
like nobody ever rolled up on R. Kelly while he was performing. Like, hey, we got you now. You know what I'm saying? They
but then they do that to like NWA, or those just cops.
Just
like I don't know.
No, they did.
Just to use an asshole.
What did he say?
I don't know. No, I don't know if that was more disrespectful to Fetty or the fact that you disrespected Left Eye to call Fetty.
That's it.
Moving along.
But
like you think that shit don't happen? Like it's not like you can't expect it not to happen.
I think it is happening. I think it's people working along with people also when it comes to. I think
you don't want to get caught up. Stop doing stupid shit.
I was just about to say that. Like
that too.
They're not just arresting innocent people or people that they, you know.
No, he did not see it coming. You see his eye?
He was shut the fuck up.
Facts.
He was fucking with a CO.
Facts.
Like, dude, you a CO.
A former
you a
CO.
security guard.
No, to be totally honest with
fuck
you,
out of here.
That's probably what got you caught up, thinking that you're gonna get away with it because you're messing with a CO. Them be the motherfuckers that be so lackadaisical with everything they doing. Have you seen Orange Is the New Black?
Well, Rick Ross when he
it's a security guard.
He said former security guard.
Security guard. Yeah. There's a difference. And Rick Ross ain't out there moving weight.
Or former CO, my bad.
Rick Ross just talks about moving weight.
Hey, he moved a lot of weight. He moved all the weight off his fat ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the difference. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people out there talking about that life that ain't even living it. And
I mean, you know what? You really got to look at it like for what it is. Real is real, and real ain't supposed to be told. So maybe it was some shit going on with WAP that he never told nobody, but somebody else told somebody.
That probably what happened, but you gotta
he just trusted the wrong people. Maybe he was solid as fuck.
You gotta look at people like Birdman.
Maybe he wasn't.
Birdman. You gotta look at people like Birdman and Jay-Z, individuals like that, and watch how they move. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z still talks about everything he did in the past, but I can guarantee you he ain't moving like that. Because
not now.
Once you get to a certain status, to the point where
the
money that you have incoming is as much value what you was making moving something in the street, you're supposed to stop. That's the whole point of the hustle. The hustle's supposed to lead to something else.
That's where he probably, you know what I'm saying, lost his step. Because he didn't understand that he was supposed to shut the fuck up.
Okay, so let's take this back, right? So this reminds me of Tasha and Ghost, right?
I didn't watch that show.
This shows me how wrong Tasha was, because Ghost was trying to get out the life and live straight, and Tasha kept him attached to it. And that's the reason he kept getting into the shit he was getting into.
Okay.
Fetty Wap.
Maybe he just didn't know how to let go.
To change his life.
Ghost wanted to get out and be straight and just run a fucking.
He had to make some money because it started in 2019. So that's excuse me. That's how he made money during the pandemic.
Yeah, I can get that, but I mean, start an OnlyFans, dog. Start an OnlyFans where you're putting fucking different glass eyeballs in or some shit like that. Or you could start a glass eyeball line.
Else as a different hustle.
He could start a glass eyeball line. It's all type shit he could do. You know what I'm saying?
A glass eyeball.
Fetty Wap contacts.
You ain't giving him a pass, Andy. That's what you're saying.
Nah, Fetty Wap contacts. He could have did anything, man.
If once you get to, like I said, once you get to that level of celebrity, and if you're gonna be involved in some shit like that, you can't be involved in something like that. You got to remove yourself from the people who are running.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, understand where you are. And if the motherfuckers ain't fucking with you on the level where you trying to get to, then they ain't fucking with you.
Like
stop telling them shit.
I don't know if I'm right with this comparison or not. You can tell me if I'm right or wrong. But this Mike Vick shit. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't the one actually fighting the dogs, but he was the one investing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't know what they were doing with the money. He giving people money, you know, but not knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
Ended up getting caught up in the shit. Whether Fetty was actually moving the shit or doing anything himself doesn't matter. It's the fact that it could be traced back to him.
Exactly.
He's
and how
in
many
trouble.
other people got indicted or like four other people?
There's a list of people. Like it's not like it was just him. So
Yeah.
Right.
It's
a group of them.
Yeah.
Right, but that still goes back to like where was the time where you supposed to start I hate saying it like this, but start cutting motherfuckers off.
The problem
like
with
for real.
The problem with that is that there used to be somebody standing next to you, A&R manager or somebody who would tell you who you need to cut off and do shit like that.
Now it's the people that you're supposed to cut off right next to you.
Yeah, labels don't have the typical A&R anymore. You know what I'm saying? A typical manager thing, anything like that going.
Go back, Bill.
It's not the same artist development. You know what I'm saying? As it used to be. It's just motherfuckers going and doing what they do.
Hold on. Let's go back to what Bill said.
Mm-hmm. It's the motherfuckers.
What'd you say?
Standing around you.
It's the people around you. You know that you're supposed to cut off.
Not
everybody's gonna. Not every you can't take everybody with you.
So you can't
not
take
everybody's meant to be with you.
So you can't take a trap queen with you.
Exactly. Not everybody's gonna be able to grow the way they need to grow to be on that level with you. You know, your whole lifestyle has to change, and if not, it's eventually gonna. It might not end badly, but it'll end sooner than it should.
Correct.
Ghost
so
and Tasha.
Let me ask you this question: I'm just playing devil's advocate real quick. If that's his homeboy and that's who he had from the jump, and that's the motherfucker that got him caught up, not saying he snitched on him or anything like that, but maybe that was the one that came back too. How was he supposed to be able to cut off his day one?
The same way anybody else cuts off their day ones that acted right. See you later, nigga.
That's true.
Right. It sounds easy.
No, it is.
But what if it wasn't easy for him? You see what I'm saying?
He shouldn't have been playing that game.
That's what lawyers and team members and shit are for. That's why you build a team around you to protect your assets and what you are doing. I can guarantee you if somebody who's a Jay-Z or even a fucking Kanye does crazy shit, but I can guarantee he's got somebody next to him, whether it's Kim or somebody. Hey, sit your ass the fuck down for a second.
No,
don't
that's
do this.
the problem.
Don't do that.
He don't anymore. That's the problem.
But see, that's the same thing. That's the same thing with him.
Don't really want to be there either.
If you don't have nobody in that corner telling you, "Hey, shut the fuck up," then you got the wrong team. How was he supposed to know?
That's all
I'm saying.
That's somebody.
I think the fault might not even be on him. It could be with the other people that he rolling with, and he just
I'm putting it on him.
No, it's his fault that he got fucked up because he should have done.
You should know if you got people around
it's on
you.
Him.
If you got people around you, you should know what people around you are doing. Period.
Okay.
Because when it comes down to it, you're the name, and regardless of whether you got anything or nothing to do with it, you're gonna be the target for what goes down because you're the name.
Yep.
Period.
Yep.
That's true.
If you got a bodyguard, and this is a weird thing, but listen, if this reminds me of the Tupac situation, right? Where he got charged with rape. But you know what I'm saying? He wasn't the person who raped the individual, but he ended up going to jail for it. It's about who you have around you and what they are doing. You know what I'm saying? And if you let them do, if you don't know what they're doing, or you're not doing your due diligence, or you let them go about what they're doing, that falls on you because you're the person that lets them around you and let them act that way. You have to step up and take some type of control of what's going on.
I'm gonna question you on that real quick. because he got arrested because he did do the rape. And she said that Pac was the one that raped him.
What it was, I
And
think what
but
his charge was sodomy. Exact.
yeah,
charge
he
was
fucked her in
sodomy.
the ass.
Yeah. And it was what, in Georgia, ain't it? No, that was New York.
Yeah, it was in New
New
York. And
Georgia is
so,
when he
for
shot the
sure.
off-duty Atlanta officers, cops. That nigga
But
Pac was involved in all
she-
types of shit.
You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, all she got to do was say one thing. He already got bad blood with New York. So
Yeah.
we seen the pictures where the same bitch that he supposedly sodomized, like, you think she didn't open that asshole up?
Here
It
you
doesn't-
go.
It doesn't
And victim
matter.
shame. You can't victim shame.
I'm
can't
just
victim
saying.
shame.
No, man, I ain't victim shaming nothing.
Just
But
no.
don't
no.
open it
Hold
up.
on, hold on.
Things.
Hold on,
Well-
because there could be a woman out there who is loose and stuff Tuesday and Wednesday be a totally different person and trying to change her life around just because what
Oh
she
man,
did. No,
damn.
just because
That day.
somebody does something in
Oh,
their
that
past
sucks.
doesn't
That
mean
day.
that their present or their future is the same
And
thing.
so for the person that you had that experience with yesterday needs to go to jail because you was a different person yesterday.
Well, that's on that person.
To prove.
Exactly. That goes on that person, and it fits the statement we're saying. The people he's keeping around him. That's why I can guarantee you, and I got the perfect name for it. I can guarantee you a motherfucker like Derek Jeter did some dirty ass fucking shit. But you know the reason why don't nobody say shit about what he do? Because everybody he's with signs a fucking paper, a non-disclosure
NDA.
agreement that they can't say anything about what happened, and he leaves them with a fucking goodie bag when they walk out the fucking door.
Oh, good and crafty.
See,
Good and crafty.
here's
All right. I don't know
here-
what we talking about right now.
Yeah, I don't know how we got all the way to this pot case, but
You just have
From-
to follow. Follow.
Yeah.
Follow.
exactly. But the only thing I have, like, I don't want to victim shame or anything, but the only thing I have to say about it from like what a defense lawyer would say is there's very few instances where it's anal rape. You know, that's a little harder. That's a little harder rape. It's not as easy. It's not as easy to happen.
Well,
But,
Fetty's finna find out about it.
Aw.
He won't see that coming either.
But
He only got one good eye when they shoot him in the face. He ain't gonna be able to see for real.
Vil.
I know what you were for Syndrome. You were not.
Not here.
Yeah, you were not here. Anyway,
Wrong. What's up, bro?
Let's move on from the Fetty Wap thing, man, and get into something else. I mean, it's cool. I hope everything works out for him. But if you did it or you had something to do with it, there's nothing that can be done. Hopefully you come out with your mindset different. I pray everything works out for you. I don't like the fact that it feels like the hip hop community is the one that's always attacked, but knowing that we're always attacked, we have to do our due diligence to make sure that we can't, you know what I'm saying, that we can't be victims, that we can't just make it that easy for you to come and get us. We need to learn how to manage our money better, do what we need to do to not have to do this type of shit, and build community enough to the point where they got to go after somebody else. Because I could tell you right now, them rock stars are doing way worse than what we're doing. Way worse than
I
what we're
I
doing.
just think
I can honestly,
I think you're stretching with that.
moving on.
Thank you.
yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
So Tiana Taylor's
Ozzy-
Halloween party was disrupted by
Ozzy-
three
Oh yeah,
robbers,
Tiana
and a
Taylor.
woman was pistol whooped.
Aw.
Yeah. So a
What?
security guard a security guard reportedly exchanged fire with one of the suspects, but the bullets missed, striking parked cars. Well, it says sticking parked cars. Yahoo News, you need to hire better writers. The event was reportedly open to the public, according to law enforcement. The incident occurred at the
Ah.
Sunset Room, where 3 women were standing outside the club when they were robbed by 3 armed men. One woman was pistol whipped before an armed security guard intervened and thwarted the robbery attempt. And there's Tiana Taylor with some goofy looking sunglasses or goofy glasses. There you go.
Her and her husband were the
Oh,
dudes
we ain't
from
gonna talk
Wayne's
about her
World.
hair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
So it goes on to say the guard reportedly exchanged gunfire with one of the suspects, but the bullets missed, striking several parked cars. The 3 men fled in a car. Police were called to the scene when an ambulance arrived, the woman who was pistol whipped declined medical treatment as she was not seriously injured. She's like, shit, I want to still go party.
Nope. If she got pistol whipped
Um,
and she wasn't seriously injured, somebody didn't do their job right.
Tiana Taylor has not yet publicly commented on the incident. On Saturday, she and her husband, Mon Schubert, shared a photo on Instagram where them dressed like fucking Mike Myers and Dana Carvey, Wayne and Garth
Mhm.
from Wayne's World. For the young people that don't know, it's a old school
Wayne's
skit
World.
on
SNL.
Saturday Night Live. So let's see what it says. Well, yeah, so there we go. That was that. So what I think they're kind of reaching because I don't think the robbing people. You think they specifically went there to rob people, or they just were like, "Hey, there's some
Saw
bitches
the
standing
opportunity.
outside, seen the opportunity, and was like, fuck it." And the one bitch was like, "No, you can't have my shit." And then boom.
I think that's what happened. They was going to rob a motherfucker and didn't succeed.
I
Well,
think I'm
Go,
sorry.
go ahead, Bianca.
Oh no, I was gonna say there was a part of Insecure this past week where the 2 main characters went somewhere with an old friend and the girl set them up to get robbed or whatever, and it went wrong. So maybe that could have been, you know what I'm saying? Why would you not seek treatment? You know what I'm saying? Why?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's something about what you were saying
What?
about what you're gonna say too, but I think it was
They still want that money.
that's something that was intentionally done and failed. And with what's been going on in this world, like what happened to Hitman Holla's girlfriend when he's, you know what I'm saying, not there and somebody ran up in the house, you know what I'm saying, try to run, she ends up getting shot. I think she got shot in her head, right? And
Her
she's
face.
in her face, she
Yeah.
survived, thank God. Or what happened to Lil Durk, you know what I'm saying, and his girl where people run up in the house. It's a day and age where people want what you got, and you flaunting what you got, and motherfuckers gonna come try and get what you got.
Well, I
regardless
mean,
of what's going on.
that's been for quite a while, man, because like,
It seems
you know what I'm saying? You see people put all their money on Instagram. It's like that's all your money. Somebody want your money, bruh. Somebody want you.
It's gonna happen.
Tag her in the location.
Idiots. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm there.
And I got all this money.
Yeah, like
All of it. No bodyguard.
and you're not Dwayne the Rock Johnson. You're not just so beloved. We're not gonna run up on you and rob you.
That's messed up.
So what do you think is going to
Anybody
happen?
can get it, huh, Indy?
Anybody can get it except for the Rock,
Facts.
because the Rock is the one person who cannot get it. Just for the simple fact that he looks like he could punch a bullet.
You're so goofy.
If you put yourself out there to be robbed, you'll be robbed.
But
Like
wait a
straight
minute.
up.
But
That's how old dude died. What's that motherfucker name? Ain't that how the Triple X dude died?
Flashing your money.
Dead?
Huh?
Yeah, flashing your money on Instagram.
What's the other dude that just
Yeah, he came straight from the bank.
No, there's another dude who just recently was big, but he had a lot of gang shit going on.
Vaughn?
Nah. Well, him too. But the other one from New York. Was he from New York? Yeah, he's from New York. Popular. Died like right when his fucking first album dropped.
Pop Smoke?
Oh,
Yes.
but yeah.
I mean, it's not a good look on what's going on. Like I look back at like I never think of anybody like KRS-One ever getting run up on and robbed or Talib Kweli. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they're not probably not doing nothing.
Because
Or
they ain't got
could
no
be
money
in-
like these young kids.
But the young, even if they
They
do got
got
the money,
money.
they know how
See,
to.
that's
just
the
move.
They're
thing.
not flossing the
They
money
move
around.
different.
Yeah, they
Or
got money.
look at Eminem moving hella different. That motherfucker don't even come out the house.
Mom's spaghetti's popping. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
You know,
You got to think about it, man. When you go on Instagram and all these little 10-second videos and all that shit, and these motherfuckers be flossing, you got to understand, like, somebody know where you at.
does that come down to the culture, or does that come back to not having artist development?
That's the
Because-
culture.
Because
I'ma say it
Till
like
you
this.
rob the
I'ma say it
motherfucker
like
and it's
this.
fake money.
Hey, I'm gonna say it like this. Indy, you from Gary.
sometimes
Enough said. Enough said.
I've never had an issue out of Gary though. I ain't never had nobody
But-
run up on me,
But you
try to
ain't
rob me.
right.
I was from the
But
Bronx
you
though. Wasn't
already
nobody
know.
fucking with
You
me.
already know the deal. When you know the deal, you know the deal.
Yeah,
You
but
know
I
what I'm
was,
saying? When it come to OGs, like we know what we supposed to be doing.
That's right. We
Then when you see other motherfuckers flashing, it's like I kind of want to tell them, like, hey, bruh, no, put that up. Put it up. This ain't you. Don't
But how
do
do you
that.
know they
Because
really
somebody
real
gonna
or
come
not?
try to get you.
Nah, I get you. And going back on Rome, who can't be here, he said you can't protect yourself from being black. You can't protect yourself from being black, but you can make sure that you're not adding to the situation when it's coming on about certain things you're doing and how you're handling your business. You can protect yourself. You can't protect yourself from being black, but you can protect yourself from being falsely accused. You could do stuff in order to be able to protect yourself from when they come after you, if all your stuff is A1 and put together and you're not in the background doing dumb shit.
It's how you move, man. It's really on how you move. Like if you move in silence, you'll be in silence.
He said,
Real
he said,
G's
he said,
move
he
in
said, no, you
silence
can't.
like
Yes, you
lions.
can. If Fetty Wap isn't involving himself with anybody fucking moving fentanyl and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And shit can't be tied to him. He doesn't fucking get arrested for that shit. But the people he moving around with and the fucking shit he involved in is the reason why the feds are looking into him in his first fucking place.
What
Well,
if
see,
his
that's
fentanyl
that
was
goes
connected
back
to
to
the death of Michael K. Williams?
What?
Would be some-
What?
You and you're turning everything into a fucking Netflix show.
I'm just saying, fentanyl is a big thing. It was a weekend, you know what I'm saying, where 3 people died in New York for fentanyl overdoses. You know what
Bruh,
I'm saying? Like,
they lock up syndrome. They lock up innocent black people all the time, but it's different from being an innocent black person and a rich innocent black person.
I think it goes more on to a black person knowing what situation they in
Yes, you
and
know,
moving different.
you
Like
know,
he got that bread how many years ago?
facts.
And you should have took that bread and went on about your way.
Facts.
He
It's
could have
it.
bought fucking apartment complexes and all that shit and still
Again,
be good with his
does-
bread.
Does this go
You
back?
don't have to do what you still doing.
This goes
Get
back.
out the streets.
This goes back to culture and artist development, but the way shit is done now, fucking labels don't even want to develop artists because they want them to stay dumb. They don't want them to go. You gotta cut your mic back on.
The artists got smart. What they did was the A&Rs got canceled out because these artists are getting distribution deals. They're like, I got my own label. Just give me a label deal. Give me a label deal. So they have no oversight then. They're the ones who run everything. Unless
You can still
the
not
only reason-
have A&R and still have artist development. The labels.
hell no, they close that shit down. There's like one A&R at every label, maybe 2. That's it. There's a lot of individual consultants. That's how it does. That's how it does now. Now what those individual consultants do, once they have enough, once they brought enough artists to the label, they're like, give me a distribution deal. Because they got some artists in their back pocket that they're just waiting for. They get their own little distribution deal for their own label. Then they bring those guys in, and that's how they eventually cash out. But it watered down the A&R game, and therefore That's why you see all these flyers, motherfuckers be like, Def Jam A&R. No, they ain't no Def Jam A&R in the building.
Yo, they were doing the rolling out scam this past week, man. Send their
No.
music to the Gmail account and they can
No.
get you on the rolling out stage.
No.
Man, I
No.
was warning them. I was warning people. Please don't fall for it. Please don't
The
fall
funniest
for it.
thing about what you just said, like, yeah, they want you to be the next big thing. And they want to make you into the next big thing.
They
Like,
need
oh, you're a
They need
gangster
you to be the next big thing.
Wow.
because you look like a new gangster.
Yeah.
That ain't no gangster.
What is a gangster trail?
A gangster don't say they're a gangster.
All right now.
That's a gangster.
Motherfucker, Jeff Bezos is a fucking gangster. Elon Musk is a fucking gangster.
This a gangster.
Silent
Gangster.
Records?
Gangsters.
That's all I know that for.
Hey, gangsters. But on some
Hell
real
no.
shit, a gangster, you ain't gonna know a gangster.
Okay. Okay.
That's a gangster. So with anybody being able to be manipulated by somebody else, that ain't gangster shit.
Well, Fetty Wap didn't see it coming. Now he's in trouble. It's just a big misunderstanding, his lawyer says. I want to know what kind of misunderstanding. I want to know what kind of excuse they got to make this a misunderstanding.
Just
Is
a
there another-
misunderstanding.
Is there
This-
another one-eye guy?
Nah,
That
yeah, they said he can't eyeball the work anyway.
yeah.
Come on.
Hey,
They didn't find a scale. He's good.
yeah. In other news, Kate Von D is moving her fucking tattoo shit to Indianapolis.
Okay.
I don't know if she was. I know she was
For
moving
good
here.
though.
Well, no, I knew she was moving here, but I thought she was just closing her place in LA and moving here because the spot
wanna
she
figure
got
a way.
out here is like in the country.
Nah,
She-
she said
She bought like an old ass crib.
Like Oprah was in Indiana on a farm, like far in the, secluded part of Indiana.
nah, she bought because she bought the Benjamin. What the fuck is it? I know this. She bought it's a fucking big ass historic mansion.
Yeah,
She bought
in
like
the middle
the
of fucking nowhere.
Benjamin Shank mansion or some shit like that. It's like right there on the Indiana-Kentucky border. But she is setting up a shop out there. Or at least that's what they announced during the Colts game. So
What about those Colts?
fuck that.
Fuck them Colts.
Did the Bears win?
Damn.
Hell no.
Oh, you not nice.
And who did they lose to?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Exactly.
the
I mean,
49ers.
yeah, we'll leave that alone then. Rome's happy about that shit.
Hey, I bet he is.
Rome's happy about that shit. He's a 49er fan. He wasn't happy when we played him the week before. But that was the weirdest.
Oh.
That was the weirdest Sunday dinner ever with us trying to watch the game and fucking pod at the same time.
No, it's funny.
Nah, but yeah, I mean that's good to see people actually coming to Indianapolis, even with our fucked up state government, and it's not a good place for business to move
Okay,
to
so
Indiana.
what would make you think that she want to go from LA to Indiana?
Her stating that she's going from LA to Indiana.
No. Okay.
She said she likes it.
Okay, really funny. But what makes you think that she will want to do that?
Maybe she's tired of LA. The hustle and bustle. Maybe she just wants to not retire but scale back.
She said it's better to raise her family out here than in LA. She definitely got a bigger crib for less than what she did in LA. And being over there on the Indiana-Kentucky border, regardless of what people may think, Indianapolis is bustling as far as sports and entertainment goes right now. So
It's not Indianapolis, but Go ahead.
but it's close to.
Bro, she's a 30-minute drive. I mean,
That's not 30 minutes.
I mean,
Close,
It's-
like an hour.
yeah,
Hour
It's
and a
like
half.
an hour and
Yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of far.
Kind of
It,
far.
it doesn't matter if it's far or not. I mean, we stay a couple of miles from fucking Chicago, and it still takes us. He said bustling is hilarious. And it still takes us an hour and a half to drive to
Hey,
Chicago.
hey, Rome, you said you're gonna be late. You didn't say you weren't gonna be here.
Plus, I'm pretty sure she has the money to fucking fly
Go
back
anywhere.
and forth that she
Or
wants
go
to do,
anywhere.
and
Right.
make it a 15-minute
Right.
trip.
Yeah.
What a waste of money.
But then again, I mean, what are we worried about?
Oh
Kobe
my
used to
gosh,
waste the
her-
money all the time. Never mind. Oh, bad example.
Yes. Yes, and we're gonna skip over that. She's gonna have a really nice time decorating
Hey,
that house.
he actually didn't waste the money because he had that built into his contract.
Yeah.
The Lakers wasted the money, but he didn't.
But there's a lot of opportunity out there for her to become. It's not a lot of people who are the faces of what's going on in like the Indiana, Kentucky area, and she's such a prominent figure when it comes to tattooing
And
that
makeup.
that she could become the name. You know what I'm saying? That's out
You
here
think the
doing
two
it.
cousins that were fucking that previously held the most interesting people in that area
I'm
are
done.
mad
Veer.
now?
Veer.
Yeah, plus Rigoberto, not Rigoberto, plus the you got some of the greatest kickers in NFL history that still live in Indianapolis, so that's cool too. You know, I mean, it's famous. I guess it's a bunch of famous people that live in Indianapolis that don't want you to know they live in Indiana. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but unless I see it, nah, I would go get a tattoo. Would you go get a tattoo from her? Would you set up an appointment to pay the to pay the
No.
Bro,
pay the
I'm not
20.
driving. I'm not driving to Indianapolis for anything, especially to spend some money.
I'm going down there. I'll go down there and pay the $2,000 to get a tattoo from her.
Nope.
Bro, I will fly me and Omab to fucking LA and have him tattoo me in LA before I drive down to Indianapolis for a tattoo. That's gonna be overpriced.
Rome said he's moving to Indianapolis too.
All right now. All right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check that supplier off the list.
Nah, it's cool. Rome will fuck around and be on fentanyl in a week or two after he moves down.
No, that's not
Why
funny.
would you say that? What the fuck? No, he not.
Oh, nah, they do heroin down there now.
Ain't that a bitch?
Not acknowledging that.
Oh, well, I mean, Indianapolis is a fun place. I mean, look at the Coast owner is a fucking drug addict, and he's multi-billionaire. So
And you take up for the Colts. So
Watch him every
I
week.
take
what
up-
are
I
we
ta-
saying?
I take up for anybody if he can come into all.
You
If he,
taking up for the Colts.
no, if that man can be on drugs and make himself a success, so can anybody else on drugs. So that should make every crackhead that's walking the street in Gary feel like they could be a success.
Nah.
That makes no sense at all.
Nah,
All right.
I don't accept that.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounded like stupid.
Rome said, "Where do you get it from? I'll sell it." I think he's talking about the fentanyl, dude. Do not sell fentanyl to anybody.
Okay, please don't.
Please don't.
Wait, cause didn't somebody just get never mind.
Yeah, don't sell death to
Never
somebody.
mind.
Fentanyl is doing nothing but killing people.
Mm-mm-mm.
Unless he's talking about meth or heroin.
That stuff, that's fine. Go ahead.
That's fine. Just don't
I
sell
kind
fentanyl.
of think that has everything to do with everything. What are y'all talking about? Y'all tripping.
I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck's going on at this moment.
Y'all tripping.
He said shit, Fetty Wap only got one eye. He just couldn't keep his eyes on things.
No, because his one good eye was on his trap queen. His one good
Hey.
eye was on his trap queen. So
No, Fetty Wap was too busy trying to see what Young Thug was doing, so he had his eye off the ball.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
I don't know if that's what he was doing, but
Yeah.
maybe if he was, then
Maybe he paid more attention to himself and not pay attention to Young Thug. He'd put out more music.
questions.
Wow. I didn't know. I
If
didn't know.
Fetty
Questions.
Wap wasn't a one-hit wonder, it's just one song that Vil was going to hear all the time because that was always requested. He had a bunch of good music, but he's not the type of artist Vil's going to follow.
Is
He
that
was-
the shorty won't you come my way song, Trap Queen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
he's just he's not a Jaquan.
What the
Hood
fuck?
hop?
Okay.
He is not.
Okay.
He's not a Jaquan.
Okay.
He's not a one hit wonder.
Okay.
Okay, that's weird.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
he just shouted out another one-hit wonder.
Yeah, to show you the difference of what a one hit wonder is and
Yeah.
what one's not.
I-
Like,
that get
Jaquan
very
was a one hit
clear.
wonder.
Very clear. Very clear, Indy.
Yeah.
Very clear.
Shit, even Vanilla Ice wasn't a one hit wonder. He had two.
You
And the
leave
second
him
one
out
was
of
from
this.
Ninja Turtle
movie.
soundtrack.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Leave him alone.
Hey, to be honest with you, he's a
Leave him
prominent.
alone.
He's a prominent fighter when it comes to what hip hop is supposed to be. Like, he does have some good insight on some shit. He even said, "Look, I did something to make money, but I really love this shit. But don't knock me for, you know what I'm saying, cashing out early, because back then it was what they did. Milli Vanilli, MC even Hammer. Hammer's one of the hardest dudes you ever meet, and he fucking did it.
Hammer.
I love me some
actually.
Hammer.
He had like hits off of soundtracks that y'all don't even remember.
Such as
Come on, Mr.
What
Producer,
is the
school us.
name of that
Such as, I don't
motherfucking
know.
movie?
or something.
No. He had
because I wouldn't
the
remember.
the Turtle soundtrack. He had that one. He had a hit on that one,
Who are you
and
talking about?
MC Hammer.
Oh.
Yeah, he had Trap Queen, 679, My Way, again, like all four chart toppers
We're
Okay.
on
talking
Billboard.
about MC Hammer.
Talk about
Adam's Family movie, yup.
that was still gimmicky like the rest of the shit. They do
But
what
it
they
was
wanna
still
do, say what they
it
want to
was
say,
still
live how they
there.
want to live, play how they want to
Yeah.
play, that's how they want to. The Adams Family.
Yeah,
That's how it
yeah,
went.
but he's
That's
still
crazy.
on
That whole
Right.
song just came back
on
to me that fast.
soundtracks. But he still did it.
I'm saying, no, what I was saying was back then, that's what they did. They cashed, you know what I'm saying? They cashed out, you know what I'm saying, pretty quick. You know what I'm saying? Did what they want to do, and then they jade off their money. Except Hammer.
I don't think he cashed out because Hammer was a
He cashed out, but he was trying to help everybody. I mean, you listen to the story, he was cashing out, but he was spending so much money helping other people. That's how he ended up broke.
Yeah.
Vanilla Ice actually invested his money into other shit and became rich by investing his money. You know what I'm saying? So like, then
He like owns
again,
a construction company in Florida and all types of shit.
yeah, but then again, white people, black people when they get money.
I
We-
don't know
us
what I'm
black-
gonna say.
Us
what
black
I'm
people, us black people get money. We invest in weed or Bitcoin.
All right.
False.
Unless you're Fetty Wap, then you invest in
Invest in
fentanyl, too.
fentanyl.
Oh my god.
I can't.
Big
Hey,
shots
bro,
out.
it's some real
Yes, he
shit.
did.
Like the facts is facts.
Yeah,
And
Vanilla
they
Ice
chose
did
to
get,
do what
Vanilla
they
Ice
wanted to do with the
got
shit.
jerked in his first deal, and he got jerked by Suge Knight for something. What was it? What he got jerked for? What did Suge Knight fucking hang him over the balcony for?
Because he
Some
wouldn't
percentage.
sign.
Some percentage or something.
He wouldn't sign.
No, he
The
was already
actual-
signed. Yeah, he wouldn't
No,
sign the.
but-
They wanted him to sign over his like writing rights, his publishing rights to somebody.
No, he wouldn't sign at all to Death Row.
Yeah, because he couldn't. He was already signed to SBK.
So they were
There
telling
was a
him
backstory that about
They
old money
were
or something
telling
like
him-
that.
to
Suge
sign.
Knight.
They wanted to sign him as an artist.
Yeah, but they couldn't. He already had a deal.
That's why they hung his ass over the balcony.
Bro, could you
Because he
imagine?
wouldn't sign as an artist
Could you?
because they already had him as it was another soundtrack that had went on where he was supposed to be on the soundtrack.
Could you imagine the fucking lineup at Death Row, if it was Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, and Vanilla Ice.
Well, by the time Tupac came around on there, Vanilla
No,
Ice was done washed up.
No,
but
I was just saying, if Vanilla Ice was ever signed to Death Row,
He would have got hurt.
Eminem would have never.
yeah, it was.
No.
Yeah,
I think that
Because
Whitney
Dr. Dre
popped
still was
sooner.
gonna leave.
Yeah.
No, because I think the influence happens different. If I'm just talking about, think
Who's
about,
at
think
the
about,
wrong time?
think about. I'm just saying, think about how the influence will be different. You know what I'm saying in that, because I just don't know. And if you're on Death Row, whether you're a gangster or not, you just seem like you a gangster.
Left Eye was on Death Row.
And she
After
left eye.
after all of that,
Yeah, and that's not just Left Eye is the one person that fit the name Death Row because she was gangster.
That's true. Shout out to Lisa. She burnt the house down. You right. You right.
I think she should have been on before Eminem. If she got on before Eminem, and if she got on before the shit broke up,
They weren't ready for her intergalactic self. They wasn't ready for her. She had an album before she passed away. They wasn't ready for
He
Left
said
Eye.
she did that on accident. I still don't believe she did that on accident. I just feel like
What?
that was a good rules.
did
What?
what?
It says she set the house on fire on accident. That's wrong. That's
No.
wrong putting this cape on. Dog.
No,
that
she
wasn't
did
no accident.
She did that
She
twice.
took his
No,
clothes,
she did that
threw him
shit
into the bathtub, and lit
on
him on fire.
purpose. On purpose.
She didn't know that the tub was gonna be flammable and the paint and
Yeah.
everything. She didn't know how.
She was
Big.
crazy.
But he beat her
Bullshit.
behind.
She did that shit
That was
on
trauma.
purpose.
Yeah, that's.
That was trauma.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
saying she shouldn't have did that. I'm not even wrong with what she did because
But it wasn't an accident.
yeah.
By no means.
She should have did that for what it do because I'm an advocate for domestic violence. You know what I'm saying?
I think
You're an
if she
advocate
would have
for
came in,
Against it. I'm an advocate against it.
Okay.
I think if she would have came in as the same time as Lady of Rage, then I think they would have had a dope ass project together.
She set his clothes on fire. Anytime you set anything on fire inside the fucking house that's not a stove or a fireplace, you have the tendency to burn the fucking house down. So regardless of if you wanted to burn the house down or not, to me it's not an accident because you're the catalyst setting the fucking shit on fire in the tub. You should have did like Angela Bassett and took that shit outside and set it on fire outside.
It is trash. That's what she told the fire marshal. Yes, she
Okay.
did.
Okay. So
Like the
if-
white
if-
women, hold up, like the white women do when they take your shit out to the fucking bonfire and throw y'all shit outside out
That's
there
what
with
the
the bricks
bond
and
y'all
shit.
using for the bonfire.
Yeah,
All right, so
And
let's
burn that
go
shit
back
out
to the
there.
music. Back to the music. If Left Eye and Lady of Rage would have done a song together, how dope would that be?
It would have been dope.
I don't know.
And then
But what-
Snoop doing the hook.
I don't know. Now you just reaching.
y'all hear that?
I never. No, I can't because I can't remember nothing but I rough and stuff with my Afro puffs. That's all
That's
I
all
remember.
you need to know.
That's all I remember.
Because then she went
Oh,
straight
man,
to acting.
I hear it.
I don't. I'm sorry. I can't hear it. I'm one of them who don't like Snoop on hooks.
When was
What?
Afro Puffs is like what, 94, 95?
95.
95.
Okay, so Left Eye was busy with Crazy Sexy Cool at that time.
95.
You know, that wouldn't have popped off.
I'm wishing
It
she
couldn't
could
have
have.
worked?
I'm wishing she was able to work with more than just working with TLC, being work outside the group more.
She did.
Yeah.
She did. She did. Besides
She did.
Donnell Jones and like the ladies' night thing, she did do
Who is that? Who's Donnell Jones?
What?
You Know What's Up, Where I
Oh,
Want to Be.
okay. Well, I know where I want to be. Where I want to be.
She did,
It's
but a
not
lot
next
of
to this
stuff.
bitch. No.
Oh my God.
I sing where I want to be to fucking. I have posters of Silver up on my wall now,
Who
I
is
seen-
Silver?
From 90210, the reboot of 90210.
You know, I didn't
Cute.
catch that. I know that that little black boy is on there. Mac
Yeah.
Miles or Wilds or whatever.
Yeah, Dixon. The one the one who was smashing the 24-year-old woman when he was 17, and then she lied and said she got pregnant because she didn't want him to leave her.
Okay.
90210
I got
got
a
some
question.
drama, dog. Like, I'm all into that shit now. I accidentally put it on.
Really?
I was watching fucking Batwoman, and you know how that shit's all on the CW app, right? And it just started playing season 1, episode 1, where Batwoman went off, and then I just got enthralled in 90210, and I'm like, this shit is nothing but Degrassi American.
Yeah. Whatever it takes.
It's amazing, dog. But I'm in love with Silver.
Okay. Because you wrote that today. I'm like, I don't know. Silver what? Like, I did not know what you were talking about.
I'm gonna make you go watch 90210 to find out. And then
Yeah.
watching 90210 wants me to move to fucking California with Vil.
Playing GTA 5 makes me want to move to
Vegas.
California.
Vegas is the closest we're getting.
Nah, I want to go to Cali because if white women are like that with them type of temperaments out there, that's where I want to be.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I like Vegas and Cali. Both of them are alright with me.
Vegas I just feel like in Vegas I'll catch a STD.
You can catch an STD anywhere.
I know, but it's not about when you
Hey,
can catch
you
it
do the same
anywhere. I
thing
just
in
feel like
Cali.
in Vegas, I just feel like I catch one. I'd rather be somewhere where I don't feel like I catch one, even if
Just
I catch
be
it.
ignorant to the
But-
situation.
Well, first of
That's
all-
messed up.
Vegas,
So you ain't
Vegas
gonna
to
catch
me.
one in Portage?
No, listen, Vegas to me.
Fuck
No,
outta
no,
here.
here. Here goes.
You ain't gonna get one in
No,
Gary?
hold on. Listen.
What the fuck?
Listen. Vegas to me feels like Methodist North Lake, and in Cali feels like fucking Monster Community.
Community.
Goddamn.
Well,
Sorry.
and
Goddamn.
only depends where you're at in LA. Like, you're not talking about being in LA. You're talking about being in like
Brentwood.
Beverly Hills, motherfucker, 90210.
Exactly.
You're not gonna get that in
Malibu.
Inglewood.
Or I want to be at the school that fucking I want to. Yeah, I guess that's Beverly too. Beverly Shore. I want to be at over there.
You want
with
to
all
be
the
at
fuck-
Bayside?
Oh shit! I
Say
would
about
love to be
that.
at Bayside.
That's
Bruh.
crazy that no
Kelly
STDs
Kapowski.
are over there.
Well,
Oh, they
when
are?
you were
Yeah,
watching,
rich people got all the STDs.
bro, when you were watching,
Okay.
when you were watching Saved by the Bell, they never had a fucking STD show.
What the fuck?
Because that was too early in time.
So TV told you that?
TV told me that. TV tells me everything. He fucking wrong called me
God
Spencer
damn.
James.
My brother.
Hey, bro, if I can go to
I'm seriously thinking
If I-
about this.
Yo,
if I-
tripping.
question, if I can go to West Beverly, dog, if I can go, I got an idea. And I got a question. See, y'all don't watch this shit, and this is shit that should be for lights, camera, action. But Rome, listen to me, y'all listen to me, because y'all don't watch 90210, but 90210 is West Beverly, and fucking All American is Beverly Shore. Are they in the same universe? Is it like a Marvel thing where we'll see them cross
No,
over
because
sometimes?
Beverly Hills
Oh, no.
is not on
I
any
ain't watched
shoreline.
the shit.
Mm.
I didn't watch it.
Now, Beverly Shore could be a fictional. We have a Beverly Shore right down the street.
Whatever.
Not the same.
Not the same thing.
And it's
no,
a rich
no.
area.
No, hold up. You talking about right over
By
here,
a beach.
like by the
It's
water?
by a beach.
No, hold on. I went over there, and it looks like
Yeah,
a
by the water. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
shore means,
no,
motherfucker.
fuck you. It's it
By
sound.
the water.
Look, I'm Dory. I forget shit. Okay.
Dory should know where the shore
Oh my
is.
god.
Dory forgot her own fucking parents. I've been over there. When you go over there, it's like a whole nother fucking world. All the buildings are like multicolored, like Miami and shit like that.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
and then
it's crazy.
and then it's a totally different grade of women over there too. But depending on what part you in, part of there does feel like if you go over here, you'll get an STD, but if you stay over here, you won't. It's like that everywhere you go.
That's funny how you compare things. Like, is it
That's weird.
STD or not?
Okay,
STD
tell me.
whatever.
Do you feel safer? All right, Trail. You can answer this first. Do you feel
Go ahead.
safer fucking with somebody from Edna, or fucking somebody from Maryville?
I feel safer fucking with anybody as long as I put that condom on. I don't trust shit.
Boom.
I still
Bruh.
don't believe you know what the
Bruh,
fuck
you-
condoms are, bro. You got too many kids to know what condoms are.
That's messed up.
If I'm fucking somebody from somebody else, from somebody where, I'm putting that condom on.
The condom's only
Condom.
a condom
That
is only
condom.
a condom isn't 100% effective to protect you from an STD.
I got kids because I have kids.
And don't you get
Life goes on.
don't you get hair from women? So you just letting that STD get all in your fucking dick from the head
Hey,
and then putting
you
the
know
condom
what?
on the fucker
You know
in the
what?
pussy?
You know what? You know what? Since you want to go there, since you want to go there, the only STD I got ever in life, and I can gladly
You sure you don't want to say
dance
this for
on life
Patreon?
with this. No, we finna do it right now. Is kids. That's the only one I got. Was kids.
I've never had an STD before.
You
Thank
know it for facts.
Thank God I never had
Bruh,
STD
you my
before.
brother.
I've had a urinary tract infection. I've gotten
See?
from a girl. Is that
The
technically an STD?
only one I
It's
got
an
is
infection.
kids.
STI or STDs.
Okay.
So it counts.
Okay. Well, yeah. Then I had a urinary tract infection.
You want to keep doing this?
I don't know. Bianca, what STDs have you had?
That's none of your business. Whether I had them or not. Hey, not talking about like you know.
That's the Bianca we've been
business.
waiting on. That's the
Leave
Bianca we've been
business.
waiting on.
Whether I have or if I haven't.
Yeah.
You know.
Ville's already told us during story time with Uncle Bobby, so we don't have to
Yeah.
go back there.
We don't.
Hey, bro. Hey.
I know
Yo,
many
for
people that
you
have,
to even
and like you
ask
know,
me that question,
I don't really like people.
I'm serious. I'll say it. Look,
for you to even ask me,
it wasn't for me.
Bruh,
It wasn't for me. It was for the people.
No. Fuck the people. You know me more than you know me.
It's
so
for
you
the
shouldn't
people.
have had to ask
It's for
that
the
question.
people, man. It's for the people.
Hey,
it was
life
for the
goes
people.
on.
It's for the people. He gonna be mad. You gonna call me later and cuss me the fuck out.
Yeah, we're gonna talk.
Hey man,
I love you
fucked
though,
up,
bro.
man.
Yeah.
I love
Why
you,
you gotta do
man.
to me like that, bro?
You good, bro.
Crazy.
You good. I can't ask Bianca because she's a lady. Ville's already told. You were the only person to ask. Rome's not here.
And I ain't retelling no more Uncle Bobby stories I already told because that's gonna be in the fucking book.
Yeah. So I apologize. I ain't never had one. I missed one, thank God, from a chick that she had, but I wore a condom, so I wasn't worried about it. And I ain't let her suck me off, so I ain't get
I
the shit out of
think I know what you taking, bitch.
And this is crazy that you as friends you all discuss that. Like I don't.
No,
Why
that's
wouldn't
my
we?
brother.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not just.
Brother.
It's not just
Okay.
about friends. We fucking grown.
Yeah,
We're
No.
not
ain't
even
no
that. It's
question
just
about
like
it.
I didn't. You know.
Hey, the same way with Ville. That's my brother.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I
He's
didn't
my
know. I
brothers.
didn't know.
Nah,
You know
I
what I'm
done
saying?
had friends of mine hit me. Hey, there's green shit coming out my dick. Go to the doctor.
Wow.
Hold up. Go to the doctor. And who was it? Because I want to make sure I don't go down that same route.
Or if you
shit.
haven't already.
Yeah.
Ain't that some
Let me know who it was. Is it some cross in the stream a little bit? Did like Ghostbusters? Did we cross streams? Let me know
I
because you're
got a
never supposed to
question.
cross streams. That
Vil.
we should hold up. We should do a T-shirt like that where it's a girl, but it's the Ghostbusters with their proton packs. And he'd be like, never cross streams.
No.
Ville, save us. Save us right now, Ville.
Don't
Five
disrespect the
questions.
Ghostbusters like
Five
that.
Five
questions.
questions.
Come on. What the fuck?
Anyway, this weekend, something else happened.
Something's in my
Oh
fucking
my
cup.
god.
What's in your cup?
I don't know. Look, can you see that shit?
5 questions?
Shit just
No,
floating in my
it's
cup.
too early for 5 questions.
It ain't too early.
That's what we do at the end.
I'm not drinking that no more.
What else we got?
It's good protein.
Jay-Z,
That's gross.
Rock
Yo,
Hall of
funny
Fame
shit.
speech shakes the dust off with the audacity of
Yes!
hip hop.
Yes.
Jay-Z was inducted into the Hawk and Hall. What?
That all that.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this weekend, as was LL Cool J and some other people.
Yeah.
I think it's so crazy how LL was, dismissed or what didn't qualify, or however you want to say it, for so many years. And
Mhm.
now, like, why couldn't he have his moment without Jay-Z, or shouldn't Jay-Z have waited a little bit longer?
Well,
Because hold on,
I mean,
can I?
he it's everybody qualifies after 25 years. It all depends on the Hall of Fame on who
I
they
didn't know
want
that.
to.
Okay.
Yeah, 25 years from your first release.
Okay. Well, but still, I think LL should have had that night for him, as
Well,
far as
I'm
hip-hop
gonna
is.
tell.
I
I'm
think
gonna tell.
LL was long overdue.
I'm gonna tell you the thing I feel about LL. And LL is an icon in the game. He was an icon for Def Jam, but and without the road that LL paved, there is no Jay-Z. But Jay-Z is on a totally different level than LL.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
I
You're
don't feel any type of way about like them coming in together. To me, I feel like Jay-Z is actually changing a lot of stuff for that. And I feel like Jay-Z's of the cloth that if he went, oh, you're not letting LL in, then I'm not going. Type, you know what I'm saying? Type
I
shit.
don't think that's how it went.
Really?
No, but I'm saying I feel like he's about the cloth of that. Like if he's not gonna be in, I'm not going in type shit.
I think it's more of LL should have been in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like Jay-Z should have been like, I don't want to be in it if LL wasn't in.
That's exactly what I just
That's
said.
what he just said.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think I was just saying it in a weird way, but that's what I just said.
Fuck that, because look, Tina Turner, as you can see, Tina Turner just now got in.
Which is effed up.
You can say fuck on here.
And Tina Turner. God damn, what are you doing, Trail?
I know. The fuck?
All right.
It's Halloween.
And Tina Turner does not, and as talented as she is and what she does, and this isn't a knock to Tina Turner. To me, she doesn't have the catalog that LL has.
Now here's the thing. Here's what we get down to it.
Bianca looks like she's thinking on whether she wants to cuss me out or not.
But she has rock and roll music.
Exactly.
And it is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So
yeah.
We'll get in that in a second. But it was LL Cool J, Carole King, Tina Turner, amongst, of course, other people,
Carole
including
King.
Jay-Z.
Very
himself,
underrated.
Yes.
Jay-Z technically has rock music too. He did a fucking album with Linkin Park.
Okay. All right.
Like, yeah, and
Yeah. Okay. LL was inducted by Dr. Dre, and then he performed with Eminem and Jennifer Lopez.
wasn't that a time?
Yeah.
J-Lo and
What the
LL
fuck was J-Lo
were-
doing? Did they have a song together?
No.
LL
They
and
had a
J-Lo?
few songs.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I was like, what the fuck was J-Lo doing there? She just pops up on other. J-Lo is the equivalent of if a nigga is getting his credit, I want to make sure I get my shine too.
Okay. Okay.
All I know is about 2002, 2004. That was J-Lo and LL. You know what I'm saying? They went back and forth on singles. You know what I'm saying?
Tina Turner's 81 years old.
Mm-hmm. She just has a new play out on Broadway and a documentary on HBO. Max.
Tina Turner is 81 years old and still has some of the best thighs in the business.
All right now.
Okay.
Give
But
credit where
Jay-Z
credit
was
is.
inducted by Dave Chappelle.
Mm-hmm.
Dave Chappelle. It's I think this is gonna be on TV November 30th. So
Nice
there's
Thanksgiving watching.
there's like little snippets here and there you could find, but for the most part, it's we'll see. I can't wait to see how it's gonna be with Chappelle. See if it says anything. And here, let's see. I don't really care about any of that.
The only other person that could have fucking inducted Jay-Z other than Dave Chappelle was the dude that hosts the Daily Show, and I'd have been okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah's fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he is. Trevor. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Somebody's got a crush on Trevor Noah.
He's a cool dude. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? He's very funny, very smart. Yeah.
What
yeah.
Now I've it's been brought up to me a couple times about other genres getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame other than rock and roll, and if it's fair and or whatnot and shit like that. And I've never really thought about it because I think it's cool that they're letting whoever in. I mean, I don't know exactly the full criteria other than 25 years after your first release, but what do you think, Bianca? You think it's cool that they start letting other genres in?
Well, I think it's cool to like. How big is rock and roll now as to when did this first begin?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I think you have to expand with the genre or genres that you include because rock and roll has really just changed, and now I think it's just like a title for the.
You'll see you'll hear the old timers talking about, oh, fucking LL Cool J's getting in, but so and so's not even in yet, or whatever.
Yeah,
some back in the day person.
Yeah. But I think that it should be expanded, and because of the accomplishments, it's not like he's not like he's Fetty Wap and they put him in there. You know what I'm saying? Like he has worked hard for it. I'm sure he has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. You know what I'm saying?
When he
transcends music, he
facts.
acts.
When he has more accolades than most of the rock and rollers that you have in the Hall of Fame, you have to recognize that.
That's it.
You have to recognize that when it's coming when the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was made, rock and roll was like nothing bigger than rock and roll.
Yeah.
Hip hop has dominated for like the past 20 years.
30.
Yeah, influencing everything from country to rock and roll, everything. And everybody, it is the pulse of music right now. And it's to the point where it has to be recognized because now its influence is on everything, whether it's rock and roll, whether it's country and everything like that. You don't have that stuff without hip hop now. Here to say, if you in a few years put Linkin Park in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, rest in heaven, Chester. Can you do that without having hip hop artists that they were influenced by in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Because if it wasn't for those artists, there wouldn't be a Linkin Park.
Okay.
Well, I feel you, but with saying Linkin Park would be Linkin Park without anybody else.
Linkin Park will not be Linkin Park without the influence of hip hop. And they said this thing.
Now
they have a producer.
No.
Linkin Park wouldn't be Linkin Park without living by some place called Linkin Park.
What I'm saying. Okay, Linkin Park would be good by themselves, but we had Buddy go on and do a solo career by himself.
You've had
do anybody recognize him doing a solo career?
You talking about Mike Shinoda, who when he dropped that
technically it wasn't a solo career though.
It wasn't a solo career.
That was all solo.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. It was him and two other artists that he had signed. It wasn't him. So that's a Fort Minor album. I'm
not talking about Fort Minor. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Rome, what up, bruh?
What the fuck? Y'all just went real wonky.
Oh,
here.
come on in.
What's up, y'all?
We talking about Mike Shinoda.
Hey, Ron.
What's up, y'all? Y'all
What's
good?
happening?
What's up, Spencer? What's up, Spencer?
Hello, guy.
You all right, man?
He said, "Guy."
You all right, man? West
I'm-
Beverly, huh?
I'm
Hey,
Bruh.
he's the guy who will go and play for both teams. He'll play for West Beverly and Compton in the same season.
What's wrong with
Same
that?
here.
Just figure out a way to do that shit.
What's wrong with that? Have you look? I played sports for women. Like most people say, they like Chris Brown said he didn't rap. He sang because of girls. I played sports because of girls. Period. The hoes. Let me not say hoes because I still know some of them. The women that were on the West Side girls soccer team that I got to spend nearly fucking 12 hours a week with at practice and on bus trips with to go do games were some of the finest women at West Side High School.
But what happened?
Where they at now?
Most of them are married
Bunch
to
of baby
dudes on the
daddies.
soccer team. No, these women are fucking successful, doctors and fucking
Okay.
teachers and all types of
like
shit.
them
They're not
Nice.
nothing like that.
Nice.
I only think only 3 of them bottomed out. Like all the rest of them are like around the
Wow.
world doing like huge things and shit like that with their lives. They're doing way better than I am.
Rome said fuck us and he left.
There, where it go?
He didn't like you being here.
He has to fix some things.
No, he
What's
has to
your
fix some
outfit?
things.
What's your outfit?
I'm in all black. Shut up.
But no, what were we talking about? Like,
You talking about
for
Mike?
real,
You talking about Mike Shinoda?
Mike Shinoda. He has a
Shinoda.
solo career.
Not Sharona.
Definitely.
Mike Shinoda has a solo career and he is recognized for his solo career. I have every
But
single.
you was stuck on him being with the group.
No,
Another
I'm
group.
stuck. I'm stuck.
I said aside from that group, as him being a solo artist.
What does that have to do with Linkin Park going into the Hall of Fame and
Because
being
you
influenced by
said,
hip hop?
you said that couldn't nobody make it aside from their group.
No, I
don't
didn't.
think that's
That's
what he
not what I
said.
said. I said that without hip hop, they aren't influenced to be who they are, and they don't create the music that they create that
I don't know where
influence
you got
that.
what you where you
We
got any of
getting
that
away
shit
from
from.
Rob's
Yeah,
question.
that
But no.
that influences a totally different generation
But I counter
of
that.
rock music.
I still counter that because if you listen to him as a solo artist, then you'll see that it's still there. Your point still stands valid, but you
Why-
have to understand him
This
as a
conversation
solo
make me wanna
artist
have
that
a
he
Okay.
still can
Jesus.
be able to do it with rock, with hip hop, with every aspect of whatever we was talking about.
What does
He still
I
has
don't
it.
what are you I don't even understand the point you're arguing right now. I'm confused. Like you got to remember you're talking to Dory. You have to explain stuff to me very slowly right now because I'm
Oh
going
my
to forget
God.
shit. But all I'm saying is whether it's from Mike Shinoda's influence on Linkin Park or it's from Linkin Park's influence as a whole from hip hop, they don't create Linkin Park without the influence of hip hop. If they're not influenced by hip hop enough to stand strong when the label tells them drop the rapper, you don't need him, and they say, no, we're going to do this music as we do it, to have the producer live make their, you know what I'm saying, do the instrumentation live on stage while they have a full band playing, that's something that wasn't really done at that time when they were starting to do it. But the influence, as they said, always came from the hip hop acts they were influenced by. Linkin Park is a group that will go down in the Hall of Fame because of the catalog that they have. They'll get in there. But the whole thing about that is, how do you let them in and you're not letting what influence their music in? That's what I was saying. Because they
Okay, so we on the same point. I
Yeah.
understand what you're saying. So the only reason I brought up Mike as a solo artist is that he still has that same vibe. He
But he's-
still has that hip hop. He still has that rock
I get
and
you.
everything.
I get
You
you,
know
but
what I'm saying?
he
So-
would never go into the Hall of Fame as a solo
Of
artist.
of course. And then that goes back to why he wouldn't be able to when
Now,
he's still dope.
Now Chester
Like,
might,
If
to be
if
totally
you
honest
listen-
with you,
of course, because he was the lead singer of that band.
and his solo.
Shinoda could go in as a writer.
Now, when you
Yeah,
listen to
facts,
Mike,
facts.
if y'all ever listen to Mike's solo album, you'll
The
be
so-
like, this shit is dope.
the three solo records that I have on the wall, along with the Fort Minor album.
I ain't talking about Fort Minor. I'm talking about him as a solo artist.
I said
It's
three
called,
solo albums that I had. He has 3 solo albums, and he's
Mhm.
working on a new one. Plus, I had the Fort Minor on the wall, and I have his 3.
Okay,
and I have his 2
which
single
one
LPs.
am I talking about?
I don't know which one you're talking about. Are you talking about
His
post traumatic? Are
first-
you?
Yes.
You're talking about post traumatic.
Yes. Why is it not where it's supposed to be? That's all I'm saying.
There's a
When
lot.
did you listen to that album is fucking dope.
Because his fan base wasn't built on him doing that style of music, and Linkin Park fans didn't transition over to his solo albums.
But see, you can't say that somebody is only supposed to get something off of something and be considered with something.
That's the thing about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's gonna go by your accolades and your numbers.
Mhm. It's only going to go about who
He
you
doesn't-
are and who respects you as who you are.
And they respect him as Mike Shinoda of Linkin Park. They don't respect him as Mike Shinoda,
He'll
solo artist.
never be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
As a writer, yes.
He'll
Maybe he got a
never
chance to be a
be.
writer.
He'll get in as a writer. He's written a lot of shit.
Mhm.
He'll get in as a writer. He can get in as a writer solo. He'll never be in for his solo projects.
But is he and will he ever be?
Yes.
No, he won't.
Yes, he will be.
See, that's the whole thing I'm trying to explain to you.
He will be as a
When-
part of Linkin Park.
Yeah,
Sure.
He's a front man of Linkin Park. He's going to be in there. He'll get in as a writer. He wrote more than half of them songs that they performed.
but will you remember him or will you remember Chester first? You see what I'm saying?
I
That's
remember.
all I'm trying to say.
I remember-
them
It's
both
like-
equally.
That's
he
what I'm
wrote
like.
it, but
I remember-
the face is going to be Chester
I-
all the time.
I never.
Even though Chester didn't write all of them songs.
I never think of it like that. When it comes in, when I hear
You
Linkin
got
Park,
to.
when I hear Linkin Park, to be totally honest with you, when I think of Linkin Park, I think of them as a group. I don't think of any individual. When
That was
you
a
tell
time in history.
yeah, when you said it's very few bands you think of that. It's like when you think of fucking Black Sabbath or you think of Metallica. You know what I'm saying? They all have front
So let
man,
me
but you
ask
think
you
of
a
the
question.
bands.
Let me ask you a question. Their last album,
Which last album?
the last Linkin Park album,
Okay.
who wrote the album?
They both wrote the album.
No. Chester wrote
They
the
bo-
album.
They both wrote that album.
Go back.
Anyway, Jay-Z also had Barack Obama there to help induct him into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is some big time shit.
He better. Jay-Z was all for Barack when he was running. So return the favor, return the love.
But I think it's fair.
Barack's been returning the love for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the whole other genre being included is from the get-go has always made sense because there's a lot of lines that were blurred with the songs back in the day by the first artists inducted.
Mhm.
You know, it was blues music technically. You know, if you wanted to really break it down. So with a certain old school people, but yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. You know, rock and roll, metal, country, fucking hip hop, whatever.
When will Beyonce be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
She has to have 20 years.
25.
25 years.
Oh,
she hasn't hit
25.
She'll be eligible. She'll be
She on
eligible
her
with
way.
Destiny's Child first.
Yeah, and then she'll be eligible on her own. I think was it 5 years after that?
Okay.
Whenever.
because Lincoln Park right now, Hybrid Theory is only 17 years old.
For real?
Yeah,
Really? I was
Hybrid Theory
thinking
is
I
only
about
thought it was
15.
17.
older than that.
No, 15, 16.
Was
15.
that their first album?
That was their first album.
Okay.
Damn.
Mainstream?
The first album they count that, you know what I'm saying, can actually be count for numbers. Yeah, the one that actually count for numbers,
Hmm.
because you know if it's not released properly, because you know what, I'm thinking of fucking 1,000 Suns. Fucking Hybrid Theory came out in 2000, so they got 4 more years and Hybrid Theory is eligible.
That was a good album.
That was a good time in
A
history.
really
Is he
fucking
checking?
good
Is he
album.
checking Beyonce or is he just smoking?
I'm checking Destiny's Child as a group. Their first album was released in 1998, so
Yeah.
they're going to be eligible in
And
2
then
years.
here's a question: would that include the 2 original members, or just Michelle?
Oh, absolutely. Because the first album came with the
Yeah.
original
two.
members.
First 2.
Yeah.
I just pulled up the last Linkin Park album, and Mike Shinoda and Chester all have writing credits, including Isley Juber, Terrence Thornton, Julia Michaels, and Francis Wright all have
The last one.
the last one. They all have writing credits
On what song?
on damn near every song.
Oh shit, Mike. Hey, my nigga. See, that's dope. That's dope. All right.
Mike is a hell of a writer, and he wrote some shit
Yeah.
that people don't actually know about for other artists.
And that's cool. Shut me down, man. I'm fine with that.
No,
I'm
that's
fine
like
with that.
that's like
That's
Neo.
dope, though.
That's like Neo. I feel like
Yeah.
Neo will go in as a writer before he goes in as an artist.
Behind the scenes. Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Yep. Well,
All right,
my
hold on.
argument is done
I'm about to
with your cute ass outfit.
requirements.
I'm still waiting on that post Chester album to drop. I want to hear what that sounds like.
Is it gonna
Uh,
though?
Mike's working on a solo album right now, and he says the Linkin Park album coming afterwards. But I think they're gonna have guest singers come on, and it's a lot of people that were close. The bands have done this before, where they bring guest singers on different songs and stuff like that. And Linkin Park was also known when they performed live, even when Chester was there, to have other, you know what I'm saying, artists come out and perform songs with them. And they'll have people coming left and right, you know what I'm saying, to do stuff with them. So I'm interested in what something sounds like when Chester isn't there to help write it. That's what I'm interested in.
Right.
So we'll see. But then again, Linkin Park has the money to fucking hire any type of writers to help them that they want to. And Mike's really good at putting fucking like structuring songs and shit like that. So we'll see.
How do you feel about other than Post Traumatic? How do you feel about the other 2 albums?
I feel like they were something that it's just shit he was trying to get off his chest. He had a lot going on. Him and Chester both suffered from a lot of mental fucking illness, a lot of fucking depression and shit they had to get over and all that. I still think his best project that he put out without Linkin Park is Fort Minor, from like beginning to end. Kenji is still my favorite song that Mike Shinoda's ever written.
Well, Fort Minor was like with a couple other people.
Yeah, but Kenji just that story about him actually telling the story about I think it was grandfather's father, when the Vietnam War and stuff was going on. And
Yeah.
the enslavement camps. I was like, just the way
Yeah.
he told that story was fucking dope. So, but enough about that. Let's get back to Jay-Z. Isn't it bad? We're just yeah, he made the Hall of Fame. Like it was just, to me, it was just he was going to do it. If any rapper was going to do it, it's going to be so.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
to me, it feels like it's
and
just,
he's the first solo. I mean, besides,
didn't Cube go in? No, Cube went in with NWA, right? He didn't go in by himself.
yeah. So Jay, 22 Grammys, most in hip hop history. He got 14 #1 albums. That's more #1 albums than any other solo artist in history. So, and the next person fucking close to him as fucking Barbara Streisand and fucking Bruce Springsteen
Springsteen.
at 11.
The boss.
But he's behind the Beatles. But as a group, they got 19. number one albums.
So is Drake going in?
Let's see.
Give it another
Nah.
20 years.
Nah, Drake.
Yeah.
Drake first album was when?
Mixtape
08?
or album?
His mixtape was his fucking album. They re-released it.
Was it like
Nah.
07, 08? 07, 08.
No fair.
Or is he gonna end up going to jail for fucking grooming women first?
No. Not enough attention is brought to it.
You're right.
Give it 20 years.
Shit.
So he's on his first album just dropped 13 years ago.
Yeah.
So he's got a minute, but I feel like if anybody, he's going in. He's done
Oh,
too
yeah,
much
yeah,
to the
yeah.
music scene for him not to go in. Everything moves
Would
by
he
what
go
he's
in
doing
as
right
a
now.
solo? Well, what about him with Young Money? Or that's just
Drake's
Is
going in by
Wayne in
it?
Drake's going in by his damn self.
okay.
Is Wayne in it?
No.
Yeah, like is Wayne gonna go in?
Wayne, I don't think Wayne will make it.
Maybe.
I don't think
Yeah.
Wayne.
Why? Why would he?
Too much of a spectacle.
Yeah, I don't think Wayne's going in.
That's not fair.
Hey,
It's not fair.
Not up. Life's not fair.
Are
bro.
there any female rappers in there?
No.
No,
Oh.
no, Nicki
we
might-
should get.
Wait,
Well-
is Missy in there? No.
no,
No.
That's
Missy-
fucked up.
no. Yeah, the thing with Missy is, and as much as I had to say it, is the catalog. I don't think she has a deep enough catalog. Like
No,
one of
not
her
yet.
albums.
False.
No,
She hasn't
doesn't.
released enough albums.
She hasn't, as a solo artist, she has not released enough albums.
Bro,
Okay.
they only got a couple hip hop people in there, and if, like Jay-Z and LL Cool J are like the only solo artists.
And think about how many
Jay-Z got
albums between
14
the two of
number
them.
one albums. He has the most number one albums of any solo artist. So, like Missy only put out like what 3 albums? 4?
Oh no, maybe 5 or 6.
That's not much
She
difference.
just
and,
put one
and,
out recently.
and her albums and her singles don't get the same accolades that some other
That's
artists
true.
get.
That's true.
Because if you think about it, is mostly Nicki and fucking Doja Cat that are holding most of the accolades that are going on right now when it comes to female artists.
How?
Doja is
Okay.
actually a
Hey.
dope artist.
Doja
G.
Hey,
dope.
Young
Yeah.
Miami.
No.
Young
I'm not saying
Miami.
nothing bad about her. I'm not
No.
saying nothing bad about her at
No.
all.
Young Miami
But
Young
we
Miami has to
got
get the
some
accolades
work.
first.
Hey, Young Miami was at
Young
fucking,
Miami just got one good song
hey, you
right
know
now,
what
a solo song.
hey, you know what I did see at Rolling Loud was Young Miami's tits.
Are they
Because
nice?
she
Hey,
was
yeah, I
just
want to
chilling,
know.
and she was just chilling like in a blazer with fucking electrical tape on her nipples.
Pasties?
Yeah, and she got some big ass
Bro.
titties, bro. Majestic titties. I didn't know if
I
I,
don't-
was gonna fucking
I don't
get
even
a
know what the
hard on
fuck.
or have a fucking nervous breakdown.
I
Young
don't know
Miami
her
is-
song. I don't know her song, and I don't
'Cause
even
it's
know what she looks
new.
like.
She's a part of
She
the
got a
City
new
Girls, I
song.
believe.
I don't even know
Top
who the
rap
fucking
free.
City Guards is.
She raps.
I know who the trap. I know who the trap girls are.
Shout out to Ice World.
Syndrome says if he doesn't
Actually, my
die,
bad, no, that wasn't Young Miami. It was somebody else.
he said he said if he doesn't die first, I think he gets in. I think if Lil Wayne passes away, he gets in quite faster.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Really?
man, fuck. So
To be,
morbid.
and I'm not trying to be like morbid or anything like that. It's just something about icons, because Lil Wayne is an icon for
Yeah. That was the time.
how long he's been around.
Mhm.
If something tragic happened to him, I think the support for him becomes so big.
I don't think he was an icon. He didn't spur no fashion trends or nothing like that. Or
The fuck he didn't.
he didn't. No, he didn't.
Lupe Fiasco and them was out here on fucking skateboards. Nobody thought that shit was cool until they saw Wayne doing it.
You got a point there.
I want to
Yeah.
argue against that because I think Lupe did
Maybe
it
just
first.
out here.
Lupe did do it first, but they called Lupe a fucking simp for that shit. They called him
That was
Goofy
before.
for doing it. Wayne
And
did it,
then
and it
when,
became
and
cool.
then when
It became
Wayne
cool.
did it, it got cool. Exactly. I think he
It just
saw.
got cool to people that
I
lived in
think he
like
saw him do it
areas
first.
like this. Because black people on
Yeah.
the West Coast been riding skateboards since I've been going to the West Coast.
Shit, people out here, black people riding skateboards for forever.
Yeah,
It's
so.
it's something that's been good. It's just something that hasn't been deemed popular
Yeah.
in culture because that's not what they were doing in
I
Atlanta.
mean,
New
I guess
Orleans,
you
and
could
all
say
that
he
shit.
popularized fucking drinking lean.
True. So he fucked up
Yeah.
majority of our kids.
I
Well, Pimp
digress.
C.
That's bullshit because yeah, Pimp C, even before that, they was doing that screw shit,
Yeah,
DJ Screw.
But Pimp
Like
C
we
was
went
not.
back.
Pimp C wasn't as
went
big
back.
as an artist as Lil Wayne. He didn't have
Okay,
as big as a
true.
reach.
True.
He
Right.
wasn't a big of an artist as Pimp C as mainstream. But down in the South, he was
That's
Lil
just
Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
It
He
don't matter
was
about it.
big.
Don't matter about the 250,000 people that listen to Pimp C, but the 250 million people that listen to fucking Lil Wayne is a
Wayne.
big difference.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
the difference. That's
Nah.
the bad thing about it is because when you was listening to Pimp C, you didn't know that Lil Wayne was gonna come,
Bruh.
and then they got a Lil Wayne, but
Bruh.
Pimp C was already there.
I'm gonna go outside on
Come on,
camera.
we
Hold on.
OGs.
And that's the problem. We're OGs. I'm gonna go outside on camera right now, and there's a bunch of kids outside. I'm gonna ask them who Pimp C is. When they tell me I don't know, I'm gonna ask them who Lil Wayne is, and I bet you they start
Ain't that
rapping
a
his fucking
bitch?
lyrics.
That's so unfair, though.
But
That's
that-
so unfair.
No, it's not. It's all about influence. Us OGs aren't the ones that's moving the market. We aren't buying the music. We aren't streaming the music
That's
like that.
not what the question was.
Yes, it. I don't know what
It
the
was
hell you've been
about.
listening
It
to
went from
today.
lean.
Lil Wayne was one of the big
Influence.
ones to popularize lean. Although Pimp C was doing it and died from it, there was
I
outcries
don't
of
think that. No, because we can still go back to past Pimp C.
Hold on,
we
hold
can
on, hold on,
go
hold on.
to
hold on.
Expert Rome. What do you think?
Expert, who popularized lean on the culture?
Who did?
Yeah.
On a mainstream level.
That's first off, that's a Texas thing, but it really came when 3 6 Mafia did Sipping on Some Scissor.
who was
They
on
had
that
Okay.
song?
DK on
You
the song,
took it
so-
back.
Who was on
You
that
took
song?
it back.
Not exactly what we were looking for, but thank you.
Yeah, that's a Texas. It's a Texas, and in hip hop, it's a Texas Memphis thing. Memphis
Mhm.
was big on it too.
Mm. Mm.
Project Pat talk about sipping lean a lot too. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm. Who all was on that song?
you talking about on Scissor?
Yeah,
The Kings was on it. The Kings was on it. The Underground Kings, boy. Man.
UGK, Pimp C,
Yeah.
huh? Huh?
But I still think
I
Hey,
still,
young,
and I
stand
still,
by what
I
I
still,
said.
I still
Young.
think to this
I'm
day.
I'm just
Pimpin' Bun.
saying.
No,
I'm just saying.
I'm just being totally honest with you. I still think it was Lil Wayne that popularized that
you lost
through the culture. I didn't lose. I didn't lose because again,
No,
there
that's
is
Texas shit.
that can be Texas shit, but Lil Wayne took it from Texas and made that shit national.
But who?
That's the difference.
No.
Okay. So
If Lil Wayne doesn't make that shit
let's
national,
move-
is
It
there?
wasn't Lil
Hold on.
Yeah, let's-
Hold on.
let's-
Is there a
let's move-
60
let's
minutes
move forward a
interview?
little bit.
Oh
Is there?
my God.
Hold on. Did they have a 60 minutes interview with fucking
check it
UGK
out.
about lean, or did they have a 60 minutes interview with Lil Wayne about him being on lean?
Bruh, it wasn't Lil Wayne.
So both of them can be correct at the same time. I feel like Lil Wayne did take it to, you know what I'm saying, the next level as far as now all the kids are sipping lean. That wasn't
Okay.
like that before, just because of, you know what I'm saying, UGK, but it
Oh.
Aww.
Well, whatever. That would happen.
That would happen when he's finna make a point in our favor and then the fucking internet fucks.
His name on there is Unbreakable, and
His internet is breakable.
yeah, it's fucking internet
Hey,
breaking like a motherfucker.
Look, you got to look at it like this, man. Like, we already knew it. Young.
We all okay. You can already
We
know.
already knew it.
You can already know
It
something.
came mainstream. How did
Okay,
we know about
hold on. Fucking what's his name? Auto-tune has been around forever.
And
Since-
T-Pain.
Forever.
Mhm.
T-Pain was the
it?
one who made it
everybody
popular.
gonna say T-Pain, but it wasn't T-Pain that made it.
It was
It
T-Pain.
wasn't T-Pain.
T-Pain
was.
made
T-Pain.
auto-tune
No, it
mainstream.
Rodney
No, it
Jerkins was
wasn't.
using auto-tune on the Parkers intro, Moesha, and other
Man,
songs.
before
So-
that.
I get you. I get
Let's
you. But
go
hold
back.
on.
But T-Pain, I'm with you.
But that wasn't mainstream.
Oh my god.
T-Pain
Mainstream
made it
to who?
mainstream. When it
To
comes
who?
when it comes mainstream, it's mainstream to
Oh.
everybody. That's on a national,
To
worldwide
who?
basis.
Cause you mean to tell me that don't boom, 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 boom.
What is that?
That was fuck it. What's that fucking name? Oh, shut the fuck up. Hold on. Let me think about it real quick.
We are shut the fuck up waiting for you to tell us what it is.
Whatever you finna say, nobody under the age of 28 is gonna know what you're talking about.
Boom.
But
Boom.
anybody from the age of 11 up is gonna
Actually-
tell you T-Pain.
Actually, though, I'm gonna come.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
T-Pain
come-
though.
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
go a little
understand.
bit
Like
further into that too, because so T-Pain, it was still weird when T-Pain was doing it though. He was like the only one doing it. It really became popular after Lil Wayne went #1 with that Lollipop song, and then really what sparked all of the artists doing it was Kanye with 808s and Heartbreaks. That was really what it was.
Really?
Yeah.
Once they heard like
yeah,
once
yeah.
they, once
You know
people
what?
heard like,
you know
oh
what?
shit, Kanye is doing this shit. Oh, we can do whole albums like this now.
I
That's
would like
really
to
what it
just-
was.
I think like T-Pain for a minute, when T-Pain came out, he's ended up starting producing other stuff and getting on every other track for remixes and doing the auto-tune. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a little bit before
I think
808 and Heartbreak.
I think T-Pain low key took that shit
First of all,
and he ran it. He ran it. And
because he had
everybody
two
else took
albums
it from
coming.
him.
He had two.
So,
He had two.
Lil
albums
Wayne did copy that shit.
and charted singles way before Lollipop and way before 808s.
Right.
Like, his
Yeah.
first album came
Right.
out in 2005.
Right. Like that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
That's like he was popular 2004, 2005.
Lil Wayne's best album was Lights Out. And that he didn't use auto-tune on that album.
Would that have to?
And Lollipop didn't even come out to 2008.
yeah. So the T-Pain thing was
And that was after death.
2005,
That was after death of auto-tune, wasn't it?
No.
That the auto-tune came 2010.
No,
Seven.
yeah, something like that.
seven or eight.
Who messed it up? Before
that the auto-tune
Jay-Z
was-
did
that the
Death
auto-
Auto-Tune.
That the auto-tune was 2009, so that came after Lollipop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it was well
Mhm.
before that.
And I just want to state that he didn't kill auto-tune because
No.
it's bigger than ever right now.
Yeah.
that one didn't work, but we don't talk about that L that Jay-Z took on that.
Hey, let's
On that mark.
that Jay-Z's a question.
Well,
Hush.
who did it best?
Nobody's done it better than what, to me, nobody's done it better than fucking Young Thug and T-Pain. To me, T-Pain still uses it fucking perfectly.
Yeah. That's
He's
what
the-
happens when you invent the style.
Mhm.
Right.
You invent the settings, bro.
Man,
Yeah.
let me think of their name real quick.
To the point where you going
Let me
to,
think of
to
their
the
name.
point where
Way
you go.
back to the 70s when they was doing it through the guitar.
You talking about
they're
Zap.
they're using a talk box. That's a whole
Yeah,
different type of thing.
That's different.
But where did it come from? You see what I'm saying?
So Trail,
Like,
you
it
were doing
came
computer
from
love.
something. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yep.
I can't.
Zapp and Roger.
I can't.
That's who I was looking for. Zapp and Roger. That's
that's
where that
different.
shit came from.
That's
You know what I'm
different.
saying? And then let's go back to the R&B albums. Motherfucking 112 used it. Kelly Price. Man, we can go all day
What Kelly
Because-
Price
with
use it
people
for?
that was still using that shit.
Because
they were
au-
still using that
because
auto-tune.
They're still using a TalkBox thing because AutoTune as a software wasn't even invented until 2003.
Correct.
So
But
they're
it's the
using something
same
else.
effect.
No,
No,
the
it's
same
not.
effect.
Because auto tune is pitch,
Okay.
pitch correction. The
Uh-huh.
the talk box
Uh-huh.
isn't pitch correction.
Right. It didn't correct a pitch of the Vox. You're right. Because that's
3LW.
exactly what they was doing.
Broken
And it
Promises
retunes
was
the
That's
whole
exactly
fucking sound
what
thing.
they was doing.
That's not really, but
Yes, it was. Listen to it.
then they would have just used TalkBox.
Oh, okay. You're right. You're right. Because they had talk box back then. You're
yeah, it's not an expensive thing. You go get a new one for like $289.
Right. Right.
That's a fucking year subscription to AutoTune's more than that.
Right. It wasn't the same effect in the 70s, in the 80s.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like with AutoTune, you could do that's using it for what it's not meant to do. You know what I mean?
Okay, I was being funny, bro. Like what
Oh.
I'm saying is that they just did it in a different way. Now it just became a VST.
Yeah.
But that don't mean that they wasn't doing the same thing then. They just had a harder way of doing it. Now we have a VST where we can call it.
I would take it that actually the
Vox.
talk. I would take it that actually the talk box is easier because when you use the auto tune, you have to
Yeah.
know the key pitch that it's in order to correct the key.
But that was back then.
I'm talking about now.
They was playing it. They was playing it literally off the guitar
And talking in that little tube.
and talking in the tube. Now we have a plug-in where we could just blow it in.
Yeah, but it's still doing two different things to the voice.
It's not.
The talk box is not retuning the voice.
That's
Auto tune changes
exactly
everything. Okay.
The
Anyway.
talk box.
Anyway.
When you're talking in the box,
Anyway,
it's
anyway.
changing the pitch.
Nah, hold on. I'm already looking. Talk box versus auto tune.
They literally
You would be too,
changed.
wouldn't you?
They changed the pitch to match the fucking the way that the voice is supposed to sound.
This is music exchange through BMI. Talkbox and auto-tune are two completely different effects. In the former, sound of an instrument is modulated through a hose into the singer's mouth. In the latter, the frequencies of the singer's voice are digitally manipulated, yet for many people, they sound similar.
Okay. But I figured out what Trail was saying. I figured out what he was using for an example. So.
Nah, I got to the point where I need to go read the definition. I got confused. I got confused as shit.
Basically,
I had to get the song though. I had to
both
figure that
of
out.
them are pitch shifters. And thank you, Bianca.
You're welcome.
because- It's a pitch shifting program.
I don't think so. I think that from the, and I might be wrong. The way I'm reading it is that TalkBox is a modulation of an instrument, that you're changing the sound of the instrument with your mouth. You're not changing the sound of your voice. You're using the
But they
TalkBox to
used
manipulate
it
the
for
instrument
their voice.
because you manipulated the sound of the instrument with
God.
your voice.
Where do you think they got the idea to change your voice?
It's not changing.
Where do you think it
Yeah,
came from?
AutoTune did not come from wanting to be like TalkBox. AutoTune came about being a competitor to Melodyne. It just so happened that you could fuck with the settings to make weird different sounds, and you can make way different sounds on AutoTune than you can with the TalkBox.
Listen, the TalkBox works by physically sending sound down your throat from a tube so you can filter the signal by changing the shape of your mouth or throat. Auto-tune uses a confusingly named technique called the voice vocoder to change the pitch of the input signal to match a fixed set of notes on a specific MIDI note.
All right. The more you know.
Are we done?
That's interesting.
You know what
Yeah.
time it is?
What?
5 random questions. Bianca,
Hi, I got these
you have
5
the back, girl.
questions. All right. First question. What is your favorite Jay-Z era?
Ooh.
What is
That's a
our
good one.
favorite
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z era?
Reasonable doubt.
Blueprint Jay-Z.
Reasonable doubt.
Mm.
And
I'm
why?
going volume 2. I'm going volume 2 because that was a change from him being beginning to popular.
He agreed with me.
Volume 2. A very, very good transition, and I loved it the most. Yeah.
For me, it's Reasonable Doubt because it's the only real Jay-Z music that I actually liked, and it's the only album I bought.
For real?
All right.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
I didn't know that.
This shit is pissing me off.
Wrong? Nope, never mind. He said, I don't know what he said. He said Blueprint.
He said it's pissing me off.
Yeah.
It's pissing me off. He's having trouble. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go probably with man.
Good question.
The drug
Yeah.
era.
Shit.
Bro,
How
like,
long
I
you gonna
mean,
hold your forehead?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a big forehead.
Actually, I don't have a big forehead.
I got one to beat him. Shit.
Because I'm looking at the albums
Okay.
and trying to think what would be my favorite run, you know.
Okay.
But
I need some presidents to represent me. Get money. Need some presidents to represent me.
Yeah.
Get money.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
but
Ooh.
I'm
While
gonna have
he
to go
thinking.
probably with
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Go ahead. I'm thinking.
No, I was gonna say while he thinking, I think one of his best verses was on that song. He did with T.I. What was the name of that song?
Is this off the Red Cover album?
No, it's on T.I.'s album.
Oh, okay.
What is it? Watch What You Say to Me, or something like that.
I don't
Was
know.
that
I've never purchased the T.I. album. So I wouldn't know.
Man, I got to
Really?
tell you,
I've
man.
never purchased a T.I. album.
And that leads
Man.
me to my second question.
You only get one question.
Oh,
What you mean?
can everybody answer the fucking question first? Goddamn.
No, I'm just
Okay,
saying.
your turn.
Okay.
Your turn. Damn.
I'm fucking pissed.
I mean, probably from volume 2 to fucking the Black album, like that
There
whole
it
era.
is.
That
Yep.
whole era right there, he just ruled fucking. He ruled all the
Everything.
music, you know, for the most part.
Bro, that's a
and-
long ass time though, man.
Hey, it's
That's a
not
long
my-
ass time.
That's an
period.
era, though.
It's
Hey,
not-
that volume
yeah, it's
2
not
though.
really- Yeah, so
from that's like volume 2 came out when like 99.
yeah, you're talking about 99 to 2004, 2000.
04 was when he retired.
Hold on, no,
03. 03,
2003.
You know you've
Black
been
album was 2003.
you know you've been around a long time
that
when,
was a wild-ass run.
when Rolling Stone has your best 100 songs.
Bro, that's 4 years, bro. But then I also like fucking, you know, I like the run he had with the Best of Both World joints. I like both albums. I like best.
I hated Best of Both Worlds too.
I love that shit.
The second one I wasn't into. The first one was
First
actually a
one
really
had a
good
couple
album.
singles that I was into, but yeah.
They
But,
have
yeah.
they,
And my
they have
favorite album of all time is the Black Album.
they have his top 5. They got his top 10 best albums listed as number 1, Reasonable Doubt, number 2, The Blueprint, number 3, The Black Album, 4's Volume 2, 5's Watch the Throne. They have American Gangsta over Blueprint 3.
It should be.
6 and
It
7.
should be number 3.
They're
Four-
not gonna say my favorite one.
444 is 8. Gift and the Curse is 9. And In My Lifetime, Volume 1 is 10.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
American Gangsta is I'm I would kind of say that might be his second best album. That album is incredible, yo.
American Gangster, a girl who was strictly like in church Christian that I was dating bought me that album.
That
And
shit was hard.
I remember listening to it. I remember listening to it Christmas Day when I started dating my ex-wife.
Man,
And
I
your ex-wife
really
is
gotta
not the
give it to
one
Volume 2.
That gave it to you.
No.
No, but that was the run though, from Volume 2 to
Volume 2
Black
and the
Album.
Black Album. Yes, yes, yes.
I didn't.
It
I
was-
wasn't.
that was-
I wasn't
that
a
was
fan
a-
of.
Yes,
Now see,
that
I
was
wasn't a
it.
fan of the Black Album except for Encore. Encore was the only song I liked off the Black Album.
Black Album
Really?
was all right.
What more
I think
can I
that's
say?
perfect production.
I didn't like it. I wasn't
Oh my God.
at that time. I wasn't into to me. I wasn't into the production like that. But then again, I was.
Really?
Man,
But then again, right then I was. But then,
man, that
but
album was hard.
Reasonable Doubt was my favorite
Crazy.
album because every album that came out in 2000 wasn't in like 2000 2001. That's when I became a Joe Budden mark. So it was fuck Jay-Z for a long time.
Okay, that
Wow.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all heard me before I cut out, but my favorite is definitely
We don't give a fuck.
The Blueprint era, including into Blueprint 2. That was the Nas Jay-Z beef. So
I can
that
see that.
was like the biggest shit to me. I'm like, what?
That was a
Yeah.
good question. That was a
Thank you.
good question.
Thanks.
And
People are
fuck
gonna
you,
get-
Indy. Fuck
People are
you.
people are gonna get to know us off of these questions. I like that.
What?
Everyone
Question number
already
2?
knows you.
Y'all heard my trying?
Everybody know you, Indy.
Well, I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's
Who next?
We all went.
We all went.
Yeah, we
she
went.
She has to ask
All
another
right, so
question.
Question
no,
number
ask you
2.
the questions.
No, she asks.
Wait,
all
how you
of them.
get 2 questions?
Oh, Trey, I'm sorry.
Oh, you.
She
Trail
She-
doesn't
yeah.
come in the group chat. He doesn't know what
She
the fuck's
asked.
going
She's
on.
asked all 5 questions now.
Yes.
She comes up
She
with the
comes up with
question.
all 5
Oh.
questions and she asks them.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay,
Now-
go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's
Go
what
now,
you
ahead.
should
Go
read.
now that you're
ahead.
informed,
Shit.
Fucking
Let's go.
Rome look like he on a fucking spaceship.
I am.
All right. Question number 2. Do you believe in this statement, true or false? Men's value with age appreciates, and a woman's value depreciates with age. True or false?
True.
Value.
What? Wait, hold on. Pause. Start over.
So we're
One
talking
more
about
time.
value.
One more time.
A man's value with a man's value appreciates with age. A woman's
wine.
value decreases with age.
Yes,
Depreciates
true or
with age. True or false?
False.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say false as
Explain.
well. Everybody waves to the train.
Okay, my bad.
Like he can't hear that shit.
Loud as hell, boy.
Nah,
That
he
shit
was
shaking
nah.
back his head.
He was into that question. He's been into
Yeah, he
these
was.
first 2 questions. That's what it is.
So what I will say is that
Another good
I don't
fucking
think
question.
that it matters. I don't think that it matters whether you're a man or a woman. Depreciates or appreciates your value. I've seen it go both ways with age.
I'm gonna go with this, and I'm gonna talk from the aspect of how it's looked at in like the world perspective instead of societal perspective instead of mine. And when I go with that, I have to say true, because a man value normally appreciates with time because a man's normally becoming more valuable monetary. You know what I'm saying? Monetarily, he's coming into more wealth as he gets older. A woman's value is looked at in society right now, mostly by the way she looks. That's why women tend to end up go under the knife and stuff like that to try to make themselves look younger, stay with the day and age. So as they get older, they become less valuable, you know, or they feel less valuable to these certain men who have these, you know what I'm saying, the things that they need to provide, because now these men have value as they get older. Hence, when you see the older men out with the younger models or the younger women, or that's what they're chasing, because the women have more value to them as they are younger. Another thing is, and this is
Okay.
more, hold on, this is more of on how somebody a older gentleman was talking to me, and I was arguing with him at work the other day. A woman loses her value when she can't when she starts not to be able to conceive kids, because for some men of high class, their thing is to produce as many heirs or have a biggest family as possible in order to be able to maintain more wealth. The way your family gets bigger and end up, you know what I'm saying, be able to grow up. And you want women to be able to do, you know what I'm saying, perform that, to be able to birth kids. When you get older and you're not able to have kids, you become less valuable to that, you know what I'm saying, individual. And
I think that your perspective though is, so that's a very old and biblical, matter of fact, perspective, like that a woman, that either one of those. I don't think that it's quite like that in society anymore. There are many women of age that have appreciated.
When I'm going by society, I'm not just thinking about our current society. When I'm going by society, I'm thinking of a worldwide basis. In this country, things are different. In other countries, no. The staple is what, you know what I'm saying, I'm talking about. So I'm thinking about globally how women are. I'm thinking globally about how women are looked at as they get older, or, you know what I'm saying, what's going on a worldwide basis. Hold on. That's the reason why we have so many women fighting for their rights right now, because the value of a woman is looked at so low that they have groups of men voting on what happens with a woman's body, and there's no women on that committee. So how could a woman's value be looked at as it's supposed to be, when you still have men trying to force their opinions and decisions on women to start off with?
Well, ask the question one more time.
I think that we all understand that though, but I feel like the tide is turning on that though.
If the tide
in all societies,
I think the tide is far from turning. I think we're just hitting the point where we're starting that fight.
So you think that the critical mass is going to start? That it hasn't already done that.
I don't know. I don't know if it's starting, or I don't think it's already done it, just for the simple fact of the vote that just happened on women's you know what I'm saying, being able to abort children and stuff like that. Stuff that's being made against them when it wasn't a woman in the room to make that decision. I think
y'all going somewhere else.
Well, I don't think.
Ask the question.
I don't think
one more time.
I don't think that.
I don't think Bianca cares. I think she's loving this whole conversation.
No. I think she is too. And I want to answer the question fairly.
Can I hold on? Else. Can I answer for Vil right quick? Because all he gonna say is fuck him.
No.
Fuck them both.
No.
Fuck everybody.
He is.
I have a very deep respect for these bitches.
Okay.
God damn.
Okay.
Go ahead, bro.
I didn't think I was gonna get that out with a straight face, but anyway, no, I do, for real. I'm all for women's rights and everything, but I'm kind of with Indy with the until, you know, all the boomers die and our generation will, I guess I could say the generation above mine starts to take over. It's kind of still a societal lookout. I mean, outlook is what the word I was looking for, because just like Indy said, you know, I don't like to agree with Indy, but I'm agreeing with him on this one. There's men, even though it's not a new thing, but it's still spreading to almost like, it's definitely still spreading to new areas with men getting like plastic surgery to try to look young, but that's what women do. You know, it's definitely probably more than 5-1 with a population ratio taken into consideration, with women maintaining a youthful appearance versus men, because that's what men want. Men want a younger looking woman. Look at all the divorces.
Mm-hmm.
9 times out of 10, the men get a younger woman.
Mm-hmm.
Women.
I'm
women
sorry
stay...
about laughing like that, but Rome's fucking straight face is fucking with me.
Like because I think okay, so this is where I'm at with it. I think we all realize that society values a younger woman more than an older one. I feel like we all pretty much know that.
I left a 38-year-old and had a baby with a 27-year-old.
Well, first of all,
listen.
We're just supposed to be here
though.
and wait your turn till you can answer the question.
Who, me?
Yeah. Let me finish my answer.
He already answered.
Oh, okay, then.
Go ahead.
Stop
though.
interrupting me.
Go ahead.
I'm done.
Fucking asshole.
I
though.
want to know exactly what the question was.
Oh my God! Why are you still asking?
Because the train was going on in the back. The train was going on in the background. He's really particular about how the question was asked.
Yeah, that makes sense. His eardrums were ringing. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, dog.
Does a woman?
I like y'all.
Does a man's value appreciate with his age, or does a woman's value depreciate with her age? True or false? Or is there some truth to that?
She made the statement, so she's saying it's a statement, true or false.
Man, like is that a question? Like,
yes, what's your opinion?
It's a
on
true
that?
or false question. But after you say true or false, you can give why you say true or false.
And remember, we still got 3 more questions.
Okay,
I say false.
False.
False. The reason I say false,
Elaborate.
is because, like, we all got somewhere to go. Time is what time is. We're going to get there. Do you like what you grabbed? Or do you want it to be better? Are you going to be happy with what you got? Like, I don't think it depreciates.
Confuse the shit out of me.
Yeah, that shit sound like I was talking to
No.
a monk.
No,
I ain't know
listen.
what-
Like,
I
listen.
didn't know what just
Listen.
happened there.
Does
Damn, okay.
anything actually depreciate if you already like it?
That's not the question.
Yeah, that's not the question.
Yeah, it's not the question.
I don't think she's personally asking
No, it's
like the question for you personally.
Okay.
She's
Okay.
So that's what my
she's
question
asking the
was.
question, your view on what do you think, you know what I'm saying,
About that.
society thinks type deal. True or
Is
false?
that what it is, or were you asking our personal opinion about it?
What's your personal opinion about those statements?
Correct. That's what I thought she was saying.
Okay.
What's your
And
personal
so that
opinion about those
statement is
statements?
false to me because it don't matter if you're a woman
Yeah, I'm
or
still
a man.
false.
It's been plenty
Yeah.
of men or
I'm
women
still going with false.
that appreciate and depreciate. I know some old niggas is terrible.
I'm going.
They ain't
I
worth
went,
a damn.
I'm still going with true regardless because I feel like I act in the way I act, but I know how society looks at things. And my problem with that is that it's not how I look, you know what I'm saying, at the woman that I'm looking at. It's for her, you know what I'm saying, to start understand that her value doesn't appreciate regardless of feel to me. It's a lot of women who feel like because of society's judgments and what they put on it, that they need to do this in order to feel like they have some value towards the man that they are with. Not that no matter how much you tell her you're perfect the way you are, she'll always find something wrong with herself as she's getting older to end up to change that.
Okay.
Find something wrong. We're talking about their actual value, though. I feel like
A woman's
point-
a woman's value is only going to be my pop
No,
said
there
there's no
isn't,
wrong
Keith.
answer to the question. A woman's value is only going to be what she believes her value is, regardless of what you think. Because you
That's
can
not
go
true.
no,
That's
you
not
can
true.
go no, you can feel that her value is a certain way to you, but the way mental illness, depression, and everything goes, a woman is only going to be as valuable as she feels. The thing about feelings is that you can only feel what you allow yourself to feel. Could y'all tell I went to therapy the other day?
That's a tough fucking. That's really tough.
That's not true,
because
Indy.
you're right
There are
and
plenty
you're
of there are
wrong.
plenty of women with mental illness that men still want to sleep with.
Here, Oh
That-
my
that-
God.
that-
See,
hold on.
That
the-
are,
Hold
that
on.
are
that's the
not
thing
valuable
about
at
it.
all.
Hey,
but-
and if the bitch got a personality disorder, you get to fuck each one of those personalities.
Hold on.
He's right and he's
Wow.
wrong.
No, no,
wrong,
that's not true.
You
Because
right.
man,
You
a
right. And you wrong. You see
man-
what I'm saying? Because
a man
I think
will
both
fuck-
of y'all are right.
there's always going to be a man that will stick his dick in anything, even other men. So, what you look like, shape or form
Bro.
or whatever.
What are we doing here now?
I'm
No,
just-
but he's
Women
right.
will fuck
He's right.
anything too.
I'm being
Women will fuck
honest.
anything too. Like, what are we saying, bro?
But
I think we're all speaking from a very male
No.
I was
perspective
talking
and not
personal,
really-
so I'm off of it.
this is where I'm trying to go with the
I
female
just want to
perspective.
reiterate that I answered the question and it's true and okay.
Nah, I just want to reiterate the fact that until women understand what their value is, and it's a lot of women, it's a lot of younger women, it's a lot of older women who don't. I'm not talking about you, Bianca, because you understand what your value is as a woman, and you're not selling for anything that has less value than you. That's a difference because you know who you are. But there's a lot.
But what you are saying is that as she gets older, her value decreases.
No, what I'm
That's
saying.
what you're saying.
No, I'm saying the what. I'm saying the way society looks at it right now is as she gets older, her value decreases.
We weren't asking. We weren't talking about society. We're talking about what do you think? Do you think
No.
a woman's
Right.
value depreciates as she gets older?
The way
What do
she
Indy Uchiha think?
the way
Yes.
the way she asked.
Next question.
Okay, next question. Yeah, next question.
Oh,
Okay.
you want me to answer? I believe.
No,
you want,
I
you
don't
want me to
want you.
answer? True,
No, I don't want you.
true.
Okay.
I rock
Sure.
with him. True.
All right, that's your answer.
Because the way society's going right now, and the way women are built right now, especially with coming up being too focused on physical things and too focused
got
on
a
men and
question.
monetary
Oh, we're
issues,
fucked.
I feel like
Well, you
that's
don't
going
get
to
to
be an
ask
issue.
no questions anymore.
2:30. Are we
Let's
gonna
go.
do Patreon?
Question 3.
Okay, question three.
I
Question
want a
3.
question.
Question 3. Snow's Informer or Vanilla Ice's Ice Ice Baby? Pick one and why.
Ice Ice Baby, because
Start
without
over.
Ice Ice Baby, there is no snow.
I missed it. I
Yep.
missed it. She was breaking up. Start over.
She said Snow's Informer or Vanilla Ice's Ice Ice Baby.
I'd have to go with
What?
Vanilla Ice's Ice Ice Baby.
Vanilla Ice. That was a thing.
Yeah, Ice Ice baby.
That was an enormous thing.
Okay,
It was
so Storm was just Snow was just a one hit, like bam, that's it.
Yeah. no,
Where is Snow now? Vanilla Ice to
Like,
this
it was
day
a
is still
fad that,
relevant doing
like,
something.
Okay.
I don't
Plus-
even know
plus
what the other song
ninja,
was.
rap, ninja, rap. Go, ninja,
Look at
go,
this
ninja, go.
Yeah, no,
That's
it's-
my
it's
brother.
Vanilla
I don't
Ice.
care what nobody say. That's still my
When you hear
brother.
that bass line, come in, there's nothing like that.
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
That bass line was nasty.
That shit's crazy.
That he stole.
That was a
they
sample.
stole.
That was a
Yeah,
Yeah, that they
sample.
stole.
But
Correct.
It was sampled.
It was sampled. It was
I
sampled.
just want to make it clear, like that wasn't his.
They-
All
they-
right,
they
next
paid-
question.
They got the royalties. Question number 4, Bianca.
All right, question number 4. If you were deserted on an island, what 3
Oh,
things
shit.
would you need? And you cannot use a mobile device as one of your answers.
Can
Is
I go
there
first?
electricity?
No, it's a deserted fucking island.
Go first, Trev.
Pussy, food.
Now, are these pussies real or fake that you buy from the store?
Oh, just
Hey,
Because-
we ever
because-
seen,
because- Because a real pussy's thing is going to depreciate as it gets older. If you have a fake one, it never
Okay,
goes away.
okay,
No.
okay. So
Hey,
let's
you
be
gotta-
real. Let's be
Gotta
real.
think.
Okay,
That's what you gotta think about.
I'm on a
You-
deserted island. All right, by myself. How did this happen?
That
You
doesn't
ask-
matter.
You asking too many questions.
No, I have to ask these questions
things.
because,
Three
like,
things,
things would you bring?
how did I
Three
get
things,
here?
dog.
3 things I need. I need
That-
some
What things would you
food. I
take?
need some water.
You're on a
and-
deserted island. You can just boil the salt water.
Okay, I need some food. I need some water. And I need my computer.
No
You cannot
electricity.
No
have
electronic
no-
devices.
no.
Nah,
Right.
man, y'all ain't said all that shit. Y'all
Yeah,
how the
said
fuck
three
I
things
did?
that I need.
That was the
God damn
first
it.
No,
question
no,
I
wait.
asked.
She said
Okay.
no mobile devices.
All right,
I
A,
said
a
no.
laptop is a
No
mobile
laptops,
device.
computer. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
A laptop is a mobile
phone.
device.
All right. Sunlight.
The
That's
fuck?
gonna be there, man.
Food?
What are you doing?
Okay, well then that's what I need. Shit, I said I need food. I need
Wrong
some
go,
water,
dog.
and I need some sunlight.
Okay.
3 things on a desert island. What do you want?
Some sort of stationery because I need to write. That's therapeutic for me. So the pen with the paper attached.
Ain't that some shit?
So that's one.
I
So
think
you
that
get
would
a-
technically be two.
you get pens and papers.
No, it's not. If I bring one whole stationary thing, it's gonna come
He
with
wants
the
a
pen.
stationary set.
Kit. So you want a kit?
He's stealing
Yeah, I
something
want
from
the
his
kid.
wife.
So
Correct.
he brought it with him. right.
Okay.
Something to make tacos with.
Go fishing. You get fish
A stove?
tacos.
Nah, he's gonna bring a taco
I
kit.
need like yeah. I
He's
need,
gonna bring
like-
a taco
I need,
kit.
Like, yeah, I need to be able to make the
Season it.
flour because I like flour
I can't.
tortillas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you gotta
And
get some wheat.
Corn is better.
I'll do both though. I'm a taco
It don't
advocate.
matter.
Both sides.
But you brought all the equipment with you.
Tacos. That's what I do.
So you want tacos,
What?
stationary
I need
kit,
tacos.
and what else?
Stationary kit and give me like a I need like something to work out with, like a Bowflex or you know what I'm saying, a dumbbell set or something, because I'm gonna have to get in. I'm gonna have to remain
you
in
just-
shape
you
in
just-
order
You don't
to
want to
For
use
real?
On a
what's around the
tree.
island.
You know what I'm saying? No,
So
I'm
you
not
can't
doing,
just do
no, we're not
push-ups on the
doing-
sand?
Nah, dog. I need real weights, dog.
Okay, you
Alright,
want sexual.
All right, question.
So he able to bring all this shit with him.
Do my
Yeah,
answers
Ain't that a bitch?
do my answers
Who
have to be
gonna say
based
something next?
in reality?
Yes.
Yeah, nigga, we
Yes.
already giving him shit.
Well,
You can't
You
bring
can't take a
Infinity
fuck. You
Stones
can't take
or
a
anything.
flashlight or some shit.
No,
Or
no,
a
You
Infinity
fucking
obviously
Green
Stones.
can't
Lantern
bring a
ring.
computer.
Yeah, not the
Well, 'cause that's
quantum
no
leap
mobile
joint
devices.
that Ant-Man and them was in. You can't have that.
All right. Well, the first thing I'm gonna bring with me is Elizabeth Olsen.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want companionship. She can act. She can put on plays and shit for me, keep me entertained.
Wow.
She's of a young age, so I don't have to worry about her not having value.
What,
Um,
way to keep that appreciation. Yeah,
Okay.
Good value, right?
Yeah, good value.
great value.
I need pot seeds because I need to be able to grow my own pot. So I need pot seeds with instructions from Ville on how to grow my own pot. That's what I need.
All right,
Or
that's
that fucking
three.
dirt and
That's
That's
your
three.
three.
No, hold on. Then I don't want the instructions. I'll figure that shit out. Can't be that hard.
Mhm.
get an instruction kit for me.
Right,
With
and
seeds and instructions.
And then we can't have mobile devices. So what the fuck am I gonna do, man? That's fucked up.
Survive,
No.
my nigga.
Um,
that shit is 24 hours on the deserted joint.
And I need a machete. So
There you go.
that way I'm able to cut the stuff down that I need in order to
Mhm.
build the other stuff that I need.
Good job, Indy.
Bet.
Well, mine's quite
Vil?
easy. Mine's quite easy. I want Michael Phelps, a stick, and a gold medal.
Wow.
Okay, that's a little float.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I'm gonna sit on that motherfucker's back
And
tie a
pedal
motherfucking
up.
gold medal to the stick, put it right above his motherfucking head. And he gonna swim me back to civilization.
Jesus Christ. It drops Mike. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, damn. Why didn't we say
One
a
more
boat?
question.
Nobody said a
What?
boat. What
We
the
all
fuck is wrong
bad.
with us?
Nobody said a
Hovercraft, We
boat.
didn't say none of that shit. Jet ski,
Nah.
Motherfucking-
A
little-
motor.
a
I'm
jet
a-
ski.
Nope. I'm gonna build me a little
Unlimited amount
hut.
of gas.
I'm gonna build me a little hut, and just like at the end of WandaVision, we just gonna be
One was
living
like
in a little hut
taco.
together.
Hey,
Yeah, right. What's
hey,
on
no,
my
check
head?
it out.
Tacos. I'm hungry right now.
Or I could just be like, I want Gordon Ramsay so he can catch some fish and make me fish stuff. Even though I don't like fish, I'm gonna have to eat it because I'm on the island.
Fish.
Then I want those two little motherfucking, those two niggas that be in the fucking Amazon building all that shit.
Yeah.
Just fucking little bamboo shit. I want them to build me a fucking palace.
And
the
the
Yeah.
naked and afraid
weed
niggas. And weed seeds.
Bianca, got
Yes.
one more.
That was question number
Okay.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
four.
okay.
Yeah.
One more.
Okay.
You need a thing if we get to 5. Question 5. Final question.
All
Go.
right.
Dun, dun,
Any
dun, dun,
historical
dun.
figure that is dead, who would you like to ask one question? Once one question you would ask a
Oh,
dead historical
wow.
figure.
Shit.
That's good. Oh shit.
See, I was ready.
I'm
I
not
did
high
my
enough
homework.
for this question.
Dead
Mm.
historical figure asked.
Does it have to be a
Question two.
historical figure, or could it be anybody that's dead?
Historical figure.
Okay.
And like this could be pop culture, politics, history, science, like, you know.
I got mine. Let me get myself out the way. Hey, Pac, is you really dead?
That's what you would ask.
If he's
That's your
dead,
question.
if he's dead,
You're gonna be like,
if
yep.
he's dead, yeah,
Well, you
right.
can't, if he's not dead,
Because he
you
got to
can't
be
ask.
dead, right? Okay, never mind. I'm going to go back, and honestly, I'm going to go ahead and ask King Tut. Was the aliens really there?
First of all, you know he was retarded, right?
Yeah.
That
He was a
That
product
ain't
of
got nothing to do.
incest.
Hey,
Yes, it
mind
does.
your business. Mind your
He had a whole
business.
bunch of
I asked this
ailments.
Hey, we gotta
motherfucker a
stop shit on
question.
people's answers to
I asked this
To get through,
motherfucker a
to get
question.
through, huh?
Right? I asked him a
fuck your
question.
answer.
Fuck you.
Go ahead. So you King Tut, you said?
King
Yeah.
Tut with the aliens.
Was the aliens there?
Okay. I think I'm gonna ask Martin Luther King Jr. Damn, I got a couple questions for him though.
Yeah.
Mm.
The first one is how mad was he when they threw the rock and hit him?
Oh my God.
How
These
mad was he?
motherfuckers.
I know he was pissed, but he couldn't go against his stance. Or man, and this is probably depending on how I was feeling though. What was it like to sleep with all of those women that he had, man? That nigga had hella bras, bro. Like as the civil
Niggas
rights
ain't shit
leading
but
ass
hoes
nigga,
and
bro. He
tricks.
was.
Niggas, and that's what you gonna ask a leader. How do you
Yeah,
get the
because I
bitches?
want to know, like, well, I mean, I would phrase the question so that I could get
If he's
as
a
much in
minister,
as
he
I
was
wanted to. Like,
married.
dang, dog, was they freaky? Like, what was they doing, dog? They probably was doing all types of shit for MLK Jr., dog.
You silly as hell, man. Real shit
Indeed.
though.
I don't know yet. I'm looking for a name. I'm just trying to find the name. That's all I'm trying to find.
Hey, I would really
Yeah,
ask.
don't
I
know
would
how
really
to-
ask Left Eye. What was she thinking when she took that ride?
Oof.
You know what I mean? Like, did she really want to, or what was she thinking? That's a deep.
Indy, you should ask Thomas Jefferson. Which one did he like better? Did he like the black or the
Salad.
white?
Sally.
White. I mean black. He definitely liked black better. That's
Sally.
why he
Sally
strayed.
Mm-hmm.
He went a straight if he wasn't more, if that didn't tickle his fancy more, you could say.
I would ask.
tickle your
I would
fancy.
ask. I would ask Malcolm X if he really knew that they was gonna kill him.
He wrote that's in his book.
I mean, he had hella death threats before, so he was.
Mhm.
He's
Yeah,
kinda
but
up on that.
I really want to know.
These niggas trying
I
to kill
really
me.
want to know. But think about it. Think about it. Okay, for him to
You're
still
talking about
go
that day
out,
though. I get what you're saying.
yeah, you see what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
get
For
what you're
him
saying.
to still go out, like just chest out.
Mm-hmm.
I would.
Did you really think? You know, that's a tough one.
I would ask Jimmy Hoffa who killed him.
He'd be a millionaire today. Dig his body up. Probably give some money.
That's what
I would
ask.
ask. I don't remember this fucking dude's name. I know his name. I think it's. I know his last name is Lee. I'm trying to remember his first name.
Bruce.
Who
Nah,
is he?
Tim Berners. Tim Berners Lee. I would ask Tim Berners Lee what he thinks about Facebook.
Who's Tim Berners-Lee?
He created the World Wide Web.
Okay.
And let's see about this infinity symbol that's going on right now. Let's talk about that.
Was that all 5 of them?
Yes, that was all 5 questions.
I got a question. I got a
You don't
question.
get to ask questions. She asks questions now.
No, I got one. I got one.
You sent her
Holiday
a question.
season.
Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Finish it off.
No, go ahead.
Holiday
Ask
season.
your
What's
question.
up?
Send all questions
What-
to @Bianca Tate on all social media. We'll present them on the show next week.
Boom.
Go ahead.
All right.
Ask your question.
Well, I only got a holiday just because it's Halloween.
Okay.
Who would y'all be if y'all was a monster?
That's a good one.
Okay, has anyone seen the show Wayward Pines?
Yes.
I would be an Abby.
Okay. I could dig that.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
They're just animal.
Is it a
inbred.
monster?
Yeah, it's a monster, and they run around naked and kill people. That's it.
Oh,
Are vampires monsters?
yes.
Okay, I think I might go with being a vamp. Stay up all night, sexy women.
Okay,
young.
but what
Okay,
what kind of
stay.
vampire?
Can move real fast.
I want to
You
be
know,
Tom
we got-
Cruise's vampire from Interview with a
interview
Vampire. I wanna
interview
be
with the
Lestat.
vampire is
Fuck,
fucking-
good
Yo,
shit.
That
Yeah.
is
Good
the
one.
life.
Fuck
You-
that.
He lived for. He was.
But
He,
he
was
was
living
a-
forever. He was
He was
getting
a
pussy.
bad dude.
Fuck all that bullshit. Fuck all that bullshit. Because all that is gay.
No.
What?
No, that's not what you're not gonna do.
Wow.
What you're not gonna
Okay,
do.
Yeah,
well,
please
who
don't-
are
please
you?
don't
Who
bring
are
that
you?
either, Indy. Damn, man.
He's gonna want to be like King Kong or some shit.
Nah. I want to be
You
a
want to be one
vampire.
of those hentai
Oh.
joints.
Nah, I want to be a vampire. No, I want to be a vampire. But
Edward Cullen.
nope.
From Twilight.
Nope. Nope. Damon
Go ahead.
fucking Salvatore.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
Don't ring a
I
bell.
would.
Look it
Cool.
up. Damon fucking Salvatore.
well,
from
you just want to tell us so we
cool.
don't have to look it up because
Vampire
we online
Diaries.
right
Oh,
now.
okay. I figured it was like
Oh,
fucking
man.
Vampire Diaries, or what was that one that used to be on
The
HBO?
originals. Oh, True Blood.
Oh,
Nah, True Blood,
something
yeah.
like that.
I don't want to
Blood.
be shit in True Blood. The motherfuckers get killed by fairies.
Oh,
he
shit.
was killed, honey. He was shot in the
By
chest.
fairies. And the best character in that fucking best character in that fucking show was the gay cook.
Mm-hmm. Rest in peace.
Facts.
Okay.
Okay. What would you say, Trail?
I'm gonna be a werewolf.
Okay.
All right,
Something you already are. Like we want you to pick something different.
Jesus.
Werewolf got more hair.
Still gonna go ahead and be a werewolf.
Jesus.
That was 5 random questions. Shout out to Bianca for coming up with 5 good questions this week.
Yay.
No, I think I want to be Sully.
No backseats.
I want to be Sully.
I mean, I guess.
I
That's
swear to God, I
not a
was
bad
thinking
choice.
of that though, man. Like,
Not a
man,
bad choice.
the Monsters Inc. niggas, like being Sully would be like decent though. It's decent as hell. I get to go in, scare little kids.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I'm jiggy in the company. You know what
Jump
I'm
out the
saying?
closet.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
decent.
man, it's foul.
decent, man.
It's foul.
Hey,
Decent.
you're just doing your job.
Just doing your job, man. That's it.
It was
Hey,
it was
but
it was
I'm
either
good.
that. It was either that or fucking Lord Zed, just because he got the bang Rita.
Okay.
I thought about.
that's
I ain't
dope.
gonna lie. I thought about some Power Ranger shit too, though. Like,
Yo, if
That
you
should've been
could be a
decent.
superhero,
I think we did this already.
That
Franklin
was
Richards.
last week.
Franklin
That was last
fucking
week.
Richards.
we didn't do superhero. We said if we had superpowers.
And I'm still
but
Same
if you
shit.
could be a superhero,
I'm still gonna be
Same shit.
Franklin Richards.
I want to be Magneto.
Because there is nobody more powerful than Franklin Richards.
why would you be one of Magneto?
Because Magneto gets pussy and has cool powers.
Yeah,
I wasn't
really
asking
cool.
you.
I mean, like it's
But
dope, though.
Magneto is Magneto.
I don't want to be
but
Coffee.
that's weird. You want to be
Although-
who?
Coffee. She's a superhero. Pam Grier.
What does she do?
Pam Grier.
Oh,
Hey,
Pam Grier
Oh,
always look like
yeah.
a pussy stink.
hey,
Wow.
Why?
I'll
Really?
go ahead
Well,
and take it. I'll take
hey,
my
Trell.
chances.
Trell,
Mm.
where can we find you?
I love you, bro. Everywhere. Trail 90p.
Kind of like Holly Berry now after Monsters Ball. Just look like it just don't smell right.
Just
I would still do that too.
Actually, it looks like it smells great though. Like,
Oh my
I
God.
don't know what you saw.
really do that.
I
Yeah.
thought it looked like it still smelled great, and she
Nah.
looked
Yep.
very dirty.
Yeah, I would do that. Everywhere, Trail 90p, Holy Water, Hennessy, album coming soon.
Bianca, where can we find you?
Saturdays on Gangsterville Radio, midnight until 2 a.m. behind the velvet rope, and right here on Sunday Dinner on Sundays, and at Bianca
Hey.
Tape 1 on all social media.
Syndrome.
Here on Sundays, unless I really didn't even want to be here today. I wanted to go to the battle, and
Mhm.
but had to go pick up my kids from Indianapolis, so missed out on half the pod and that. But here all the time. Go stream Trust Issues Extended Weekend on all platforms. Syndrome, SYNDROME.
Love.
Indy.
I don't remember. I forgot.
Ain't that a bitch?
I got a bad memory.
Nerd Mix Alpha everywhere. Yeah.
SundayDinner.show. Website should be up soon. The robvillain.com website's going to get revamped to be a home base for all the videos and shows we do here at Villain Radio Network. Catch me in Indy's new show, Lights, Camera, Action, episode 2 coming soon this week. And other than that,
Well, we talk about meta.
fucking happy Halloween and shit.
Woo!